Right, are we good? Are we live? I hope we are. Hello, welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Unfortunately, our stream went down for a moment there, but we are now here to provide you coverage for this Euro 2024 game, the final game of Group A. Of course, we've got Switzerland versus Germany and Scotland versus Hungary. Two big matches. We're going to be focusing on Scotland-Hungary since, of course, there is a lot at stake in that game. We will see one of those sides progress potentially. Obviously, if there is a winner in that game, then it's likely that team will go through. If it's a draw, they will both probably be out. So, a lot at stake. Scotland know that a win could see them or will see them on 4 points through to their first ever European Championships knockouts. So that is very exciting. Harry, are you excited?
Yeah, very much so. I think it's be a good game. Scotland should have enough. Yeah, it should be a really, really good game.
Nice. Well, we will quickly get into predictions and stuff like that. Obviously, I read out that Scotland lineup on the stream before, but for anyone who wasn't here, it's Gunn in goal, a back five of Ralston, Hendry, Hanley, McKenna and Andy Robertson. Across the four, it's McGinn, Gilmour, McGregor, McTominay, and in the line, Che Adams. As for Hungary, we didn't analyse Hungary too much, but Galaxy in goal, a back three of Botka, Orban and Dardai. Across the four, it's Boiler, Styles, Schaefer and Kirkesh, and a front three of Salai, Varga and Captain Dominic Szoboszlai. So Nagy coming out of there for Styles, do you think that adds a bit more to their midfield? Do you think Nagy struggled in there a bit?
I mean, yes, sometimes it's hard for me to say. I haven't watched any Hungary at all at the tournament so far.
Oh.
But yes, this will be good for me. But yeah, they're a decent side. We know they're a good side. They're set up well. It'll be tough for Scotland to find a way through. But we know if Scotland play the way they can get players like McGinn and McTominay on the ball, they can cause Hungary problems. But Hungary, they've got quality themselves. They've got some incredible players, and they really pack a punch.
Fair enough. Harry, what is your prediction for today's game? Then we're going to have to roll right into it. What is your prediction? And chat, get involved as well. Score predictions for Scotland versus Hungary, and we'll also do Germany and Switzerland as well. But start with Scotland-Hungary. What are you going for?
I think Scotland will just have it. I think they'll just edge it. I will go 2-1 to the Scots. I think, it'll be a very, very close game, but I'm backing Scotland to get the win across the line here. They've got incredible support. They deserve to see their side through to the knockout. Scotland will open. I think Scotland will go 2-0 up, and it'll be goals from Che Adams and Scott McTominay. And then it'll be a Szoboszlai goal in the second half, which gives Hungary some hope, but it won't be enough. Scotland will see it out, and Scotland will progress through to the knockouts.
Fair enough. I'm going to disagree with you there. I think they'll both knock themselves out, and I think this will be a 1-1 draw. A goal from Szoboszlai and a deflected goal again from John McGinn. It'll come off of Botka, I reckon.
Fair enough.
And then bounce in. But
I mean,
yeah,
2 points
a draw.
2 points will be enough for Scotland. You never know.
It could be, but I very much doubt it at this rate. At this point, I just don't think that's going to happen. But definitely could. I think that's saying 1-0 to Hungary. Fair enough. Again, I think that could happen. Tissy Catering saying hi. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, should be interesting. So yeah, nick that back in Hungary. I just think the draw's going to happen. It feels like one of those where both sides need to win, but they also need to, they can't push for it from the off. I think it'll be a little bit cagey. Both will get goals and they'll be pushing at the death, but it just won't come. And then they'll both feel like they've really ruined those chances missed. I can't see 2 points being enough in this tournament, if I'm honest, right now.
Yeah.
You've already got Group E on 3, Group D on 3, Group F on 3, I think. No, Group F on 1, to be fair. But, I don't think 2 is going to be enough.
Yeah, fair enough. No, it would be a mere miracle for Scotland to get through. They did draw. That's why both sides will feel like they need to win tonight, especially Hungary. Hungary have to win,
yes.
Plain and simple. They'll back themselves to do it. They'll look at how Scotland have played. They think they can get win across the line. There's something about Scotland. Steve Clarke's Tartan Army. They've got some brilliant songs written about them over the last week or so at this tournament. They've really, captured their nation. There's been incredible support. I think they've got enough.
Yeah, and it'll be Hungary to get us started here in Stuttgart. We will get a Germany-Switzerland prediction in, but we'll wait for the first few minutes as Hungary gets us underway. Sending it long, and it's immediately a foul in there.
No, rerunning it. That's good. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Anyway, quick Germany-Switzerland prediction then.
I think Germany look really strong. 2-0.
Fair enough. I will say 3-1 Germany.
Yeah, fair enough.
So same margin, but I do think Switzerland will get a goal. So Hungary will get us started and we're underway here. A slight delay to proceedings here in Stuttgart, but we do now get things going. And immediately McGinn, they're trying to come inside, is fouled by Dardai, who pushed forwards there, so that will be a Scotland free kick.
Yeah, I mean...
Nick saying it's effectively a knockout game, this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm literally about to say this is all or nothing for both sides. Yeah. As I said, go big or go home. Now is the time to play your best. Now is the time to find the goals, find the 3 points that will send you through, keep you alive in this competition.
Yeah. Amir saying, as an England fan, I'm saying 3-1 to Scotland. I also think this year's final will be England versus Germany final, no Italy. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think Italy will reach the final. I don't even know if Italy are going to finish second. I think they could be third in that group.
Yeah.
I think Croatia could beat them tomorrow night.
Well, that's something for Scotland as well. Scotland can finish second today. They'll have to swing 6 goal difference, but...
There's more chance of them scoring 1 and Germany scoring 5.
Well, exactly. If Germany put 3 or 4 past Switzerland, then Scotland only scored 2 or 3 tonight.
But again, it does show, Scotland, it was so pivotal they didn't concede 5 to Germany, and yet they did. And they were somewhat fortunate in the fact they got a goal.
Yeah.
Because they didn't create anything in that game and Rudiger put one in for them. But yeah, the first team to score a goal without having a shot, I think, in football history.
Yeah, it wasn't a great night for Scotland.
Gilmore playing that ball forwards. Adams just about holds that up. Now McGinn. The pass forward not on. McGinn turns well, and Schaefer's pulling him back a bit there.
He's got the ball. Brilliant from John McGinn. That's what he offers you in there. A bit of Scottish steel. We'll fight up against the Hungarians. He knows what they're trying to do. Holds firm though.
Yeah, it's Dardai actually there holding.
And that's what I like. We see 2 players just throw themselves to the floor as soon as they feel that contact. John McGinn, no. He stays on his feet. He keeps battling.
He's a Scotsman, mate.
Exactly. Scotsman's never fool. Apart from when they play Germany.
Ball into the box. Hanley tries to nod it on, but can't.
Hanley falls over on time. Going up for the head. He was nowhere near that. He was on the floor before the ball even got there. But yeah. Scotland, they know how good a fast start could be. They saw that in the Switzerland game. Starting fast, scoring early can set you up really well for the game ahead. But I'm intrigued. This is big for Hungary because they have been really poor for me at this tournament. No points in the first 2 games. Were embarrassed by Switzerland. They gave Germany a good game, but still beaten there.
I don't think they were poor. Yeah, I don't think they were poor in the Germany game. They were disappointing in the Switzerland game, definitely.
Oh, they were. I mean, Switzerland took them to the cleaners. Like they were really I was really surprised. I thought Hungary would turn up in that game. That was the big game for them. That was the game where they got the points across the line, and they should have had enough. Whereas tonight they now sit on no points, and they are needing to get something off Scotland, which isn't easy, as Switzerland have proven. So I'm intrigued to see how it goes tonight.
Yeah, I says the Swiss have only lost 1 game in the last 18 months. Yeah, but Germany's a different challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous, that Germany side.
I think I had the measure of them tonight.
But obviously, with this, we'll also have our first 2 confirmed knockout teams. What you want to see, you can start building the knockout tree in the round of 16. Gets pretty exciting.
Well, yeah, we already know Germany. Cause I don't think even with a win, Switzerland.
Yeah, Germany.
Oh, because Switzerland are on 4, so technically they could catch Germany.
Oh yeah, they're qualified. Yeah, sorry, they're qualified, but they're not.
I thought they were
top.
on 3, but no, they did draw with Scotland.
Yeah, big point.
Yeah. But yeah, as I say, if provided that goes how we expect and Germany win, then of course Germany will be seeded as that first slot.
Yeah.
And Switzerland seeded as the second spot. But yeah, Germany already through, Switzerland already through. They're fighting for top of the group. These 2 fighting for some way of getting into the knockouts.
I say bar some miracle, third is the highest that either of these sides could go.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's too miraculous that Scotland win 2-0 and Germany win 5-0, but yeah, that would be... Scotland haven't scored 2 goals yet, so that might be difficult. We have, of course, the first in this group. We'd play the second in England's group, which could be a tough game. Denmark or Serbia, you would expect. Potentially England, if they have a terrible game against Slovenia.
Germany, England, the round of 16 would just be poor.
But yeah, Serbia could be a difficult game there. And of course, second in this group would have to face second in Group B, which is a very difficult tie. Very difficult tie. That will likely be Italy or Croatia. Could be Albania. I wouldn't write them off, but it's unexpected.
But it was, if Albania do get there, then clearly they've done something incredible. So that I wouldn't say that's an easy game either.
No, Albania played really well this one, but they would have to beat Spain and hope Croatia beat Italy.
Yeah.
And then they'd be ahead of Croatia on head-to-head. So they'd get through in that second spot.
They drew how it'd go down to goals scored at that point, wouldn't it?
Goal, yeah, go down to goal difference, but Croatia got battered on the opening day, so that's why they're ahead.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course, they can see 3. Now, Albania are on -1, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's really strong for them. Not much happening so far in the first 5 minutes. Scotland just enjoying the possession. Because, again, realistically, I know they're not playing for a point, but they're not going to go gun-ho, because they know a point could still be enough. Whereas, you know, Hungary do need to win.
Of course, if Scotland do go through, they will face, I believe, the first team in Group E.
Which could be anyone. So.
Could be anyone.
Who knows what's going to happen there?
Or
Foul there by
Portugal,
Boca.
I'm not sure.
That's less exciting. If you're a Scotland fan.
Around that is.
Yeah. McTominay being tripped up there. Scotland winning another free kick. Hungary setting the tone early in this game. They're going to be physical.
Yes, I'm saying you're watching both games. No, we're just watching Scotland-Hungary. If this game is decided, we may switch it over. But yeah, since this game's the more interesting one, we will we'll watch it. But yeah, of course we will keep tabs on the other game, Germany versus Switzerland. Take Robertson. Ball into the box, headed away. It drops now for McGregor. Robertson again. Here's Ralston. Swings the ball in there, headed down. Adams unable to get that.
That is an incredible interception there.
Kirkic smashes that clear.
Because that was going to fall to Che Adams.
Here comes Salai. Good chance from Tierney. Salai still fighting for it. Styles, lovely switch of the play there. Finds Bolla, who takes aim from range, and it's not convincing by Gunn, but it is saved. And that's the crucial thing.
I don't know how that was pinged off so high. How is it gone directly at Angus Gunn? I know it's bouncing.
Never ceases
He pumps it. Yeah.
Most goalkeepers, easy claim. Angus Gunn.
Uses his wrist to palm it, to sky it in the air. Oh, nice from Che Adams.
Yeah, that's a very nice chest. And McTominay hasn't taken that in his stride very well, but he will hold on to the ball. Now finds McGinn. Nice shimmy inside from John McGinn. A passing option not on immediately though. Nick now says the early test for Gunn, probably the game plan. Yeah, take shots and get Gunn create chances for you. It's probably Hungary's game plan.
You never know. He might get through his paper mache hands.
Here's Billy Gilmore. That's a lovely ball towards Che Adams. Nice reverse pass. Robertson.
Really good from
Now
Scotland.
McGregor.
Really good.
Gilmore. He looked to lift that in behind. Goes to McGinn. McGinn to Hendry. Now Gilmore. Scotland looking just to work it around the edge. McGregor. Now McKenna.
And this is what you were talking about earlier. You know, Scotland have had all of the early possession here, but haven't created a single chance. Just getting stuck. They need to try and find. I mean, this is maybe where McGinn and McTominay could be limited because they need to be on the ball to create the chances. They're your two best, creators really.
But they're also the two best finishers. Is the issue. Billy Gilmore's a decent creator.
Maybe just give it
time.
time.
Lost the ball in there. Forced McGregor.
Right, McGregor's not going to create a incredible chance.
Robbo could deliver.
Yeah.
The problem is you don't have much height in there for Scotland.
And they're cutting down the right hand side for some
If
reason.
they had Lyndon Dykes.
I wouldn't be coming down the right hand side of Ralston. I mean, that is a poor pass for McTominay.
But Grant Hanley recovers it, so we don't need to worry about that. Anyway, with Hanley in there, your fancy team would love that ball recovery stat. Hendry.
I've got McTominay.
Gilmore. Why?
Well, he scored last week. I had him in my team last week and he scored. Not going to take him out.
Fair enough. I've got Dominic Szoboszlai in this game.
Hopefully he'll shoot and then Kirk will try and put that goal.
I did stick my captaincy on Szoboszlai because I thought there's not as much desperation for Wirtz to push, and since I can change my captain throughout this game week, might as well gamble on the first day.
I don't know, who did I captain?
McGregor. Hendry. It wasn't some long drawn out process, I was literally just doing it here. McKenna. Hanley.
Didn't get the spreadsheets out.
Hendry, no. It's not like proper FPL. For fantasy, it's a bit like the Nations League. Nobody really cares, but if you win it, it's
I
quite
think
nice.
no one cares about it, but I'm doing incredibly. I'm on 130 points.
You're the only person in the world that's doing well at UEFA Fantasy.
Yeah.
Kirkish. Styles, nice ball down the line. Salah gets a touch, but he is fouled in there, and that's a Hungary free kick.
It's an interesting one. Oh, now the referee wants to have a chat with Jack Hendry. Not happy with his discipline or his response. I don't really know.
Jamie Todd, welcome to the stream, says, will there be a battered Mars bar tonight if Scotland win? I really want to try those. I've seen like...
You're going to get them in Scotland.
Exactly, so maybe we need to go to Scotland.
We'll do a road... If Scotland win the Euros, we'll vlog a road trip to Scotland just to eat Mars bars and a bit of batter. To be fair, I could just buy a Mars bar and go to the local chippy and ask them to batter it for me.
I'm not sure they will do it, though. That's the issue.
I don't know.
I don't think Keith would... Oh, cash in hand.
I think Keith is a guy.
Nick Nack says, no sustained possession at all for Hungary yet. Well, they are getting on the ball now, and that ball goes down the line looking for Salah, but that will bounce through to Gunn. Hungary are very direct, though, aren't they? You look at, and they pass the ball around a bit there, and they immediately lift that ball in behind. They want to play direct. They want to go and get that goal early. But it makes sense. They've not got the best in possession players. They're not very technically gifted players, other than Dominic Szoboszlai and Kirkish. The rest don't play in possession-heavy systems. Get Martin Adam on, they can just play hold-up. Hanley.
If Hungary do get knocked out, I hope that man just stays in Germany. Like, just goes to watch all the games and things.
Yeah.
Love
I haven't
it.
seen him, to be fair, recently.
No.
Since they shot a guy with an axe, he's not been spotted, so I'm slightly concerned for him. Orban. Sending it forwards.
I loved his reaction to all the
Header away from Hanley.
all the things that have been made about him.
Yeah.
He said he finds them funny. But it's brilliant, That's what you want to see. Mark Hughes, we rubbing his he was in the year, rubbing his hands with glee. Football still exists.
Yeah, he's desperate to get the that job.
Yeah.
He could be the Hungary manager, or whether Martin Adam plays, I'm not sure.
But yeah, the problem with Scotland is they've played well so far, they've enjoyed the ball, but haven't really done anything with it.
Hungary lifting that ball in behind again. Salah hasn't got the legs to get there.
From what I've seen, I don't think Hungary are going to trouble Scotland too much tonight. I think it will depend how
That's
well...
a bold statement after 12 minutes.
I know, but how well can Scotland play is what it will come down to. They could allow Hungary to cause them problems, but if Scotland play to the best of their ability, then Hungary won't be able to cause problems. And Steve Clark and Hendry having a chat before he makes his throw. Still hasn't taken the ball. Referee's getting annoyed now. Very authoritative refereeing so far tonight.
Yeah.
That apparently was handball. Interesting one. Free kick to Hungary then. And a chance here to oh yeah, he does Chang just catches it in his chest. Well, Szoboszlai's going to whip it in then. Very deep free kick. Just inside the Scottish half. Hanley organising that line superbly. What a leader. Szoboszlai then. Are they going to try routine? No. Don't know what's going on here. Still hasn't taken it. Now he'll whip it in.
It's a poor ball after all of that fanning around.
Set pieces frustrate me so much. You big them all up to be a big chance, and then that happens.
Yeah, because it looks like it should be a good chance, but
or a
so
direct
often,
free kick and going in the wall and goes 30 yards over.
Yeah. Gilmore. Now, Gunn. First, the more you big them up as well, the more they fail. Like if you got hit a free kick, it's a great opportunity.
But you ruin the moment if you don't big it up and then it goes in.
Yeah, we should just talk about it like they've got the ball. And Germany with a free kick here.
Oh, it's a goal.
No, and then you go mental when it goes in. Gilmore.
Goal.
Carrying the ball forward for Scotland. Here's Hanley. Rouston. Now Hendry.
Yeah, I mean, I worry for Scotland. They could find a way through. It's going to need McTominay, McGinn, Gilmore to cut something special.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, they've got the players who can do that. It's just about getting them giving them the chance to impress, a chance to, to do something magnificent.
Yeah, definitely. What an incredible achievement it would be for Scotland to get through.
Oh, I mean, sensational. Like, they wouldn't matter who they played in the next round. It would be absolutely sensational if they pulled off something tonight.
I mean, yeah, even a point, they'd just then have to sit there and pray that Czechia lose to... They play Turkey in the final game week.
Yeah.
But if Czechia lose to Turkey and Portugal beat Georgia, and then Spain beat Albania and Croatia and Italy beat Croatia, Scotland would get through with 2 points. Now, obviously, they would rather be on 4 because then that is a pretty much guaranteed progression. But 2 could see them through. So that's the thing, they can't allow themselves to go too gung-ho.
Yeah.
Because if they were and they end up losing, and then it turns out 2 points would have been enough, they will rue that massively. They will massively regret that.
Yeah, I mean, they have been quite reserved so far, but they will at some point feel...
They haven't been as reserved as Hungary, though.
Oh, yeah, in Hungary. Hungary look like they're playing for the point.
Schaefer.
Someone needs to tell Hungary they need to win tonight.
The thing is, they know they've got time in this game. They can push for it later on.
And, there might be a time where Grant Adley or Ralston or Angus Gunn does something
exactly. Just wait for Ralston to dink them in behind.
I think you don't need to create any chances.
Ralston will do it for them.
Yeah, we say Scotland haven't got a creator.
Yeah, I just can't rely on 2 points being enough. You can't. Well, you don't want to, but they might have to tonight, Scotland.
It's better than Aussie losing, but that's, obvious.
Yeah. That's just what I'm saying. Like, obviously, they'll want to go for the win this evening, but if it comes down to it, they don't want to push too hard and then concede. Because 2 points might be enough. Styles. McGinn, that's a bit messy from Styles in there. Is he get yellow card for that one?
Very late. I think
he just spilled out of his control.
Yeah, I think he's a bit unfortunate because I think the referee being in the middle of it all didn't help, because he does kind of tackle through the ref. Oh, the ref. Yeah, no, it's late. He doesn't actually make that contact, but it's the way he goes in, because if he does make contact, he's off.
Oh, by the way, in the Germany-Switzerland game, there was a goal from Robert Andrich. Mittelstadt had a cross into the penalty area. It was cleared. Wirtz tracked on the ball before finding Andrich, who then struck it home from 25 yards. Unfortunately, it has been disallowed for offside. No, sorry, disallowed for a foul.
Ah, that's a shame. Been like I bet it's an absolute wonder strike, isn't it?
78% of possession for Germany so far.
I mean, a Switzerland turn out.
To be fair, they haven't rotated at all, but neither has Switzerland. But yeah, Switzerland have a little, to be fair. Mbolo and Ryder in there.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, Switzerland know they're through tonight. They'll be second. I don't think they'll get battered.
No.
But yeah, those two sides. I mean, is that good
stuff. Dealt with by Hendry.
Is this the only group where the top two already decided? Netherlands, France. No, because Austria on 3.
Austria could top it.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
So this is the only group where the top two are already decided before the last game week.
Yeah, because even Czechia could get ahead of Turkey.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
This is the only side, the only one we've seen 2 teams on, 1 team on 0 points, 1 team on 1.
It's pretty impressive.
There aren't many teams on 0 points. Georgia are 1.
Hungary the other. Poland.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Only 3 teams on 0 points.
And they're the teams that are out or almost out. Poland are out. Georgia would have to win and hope Turkey win.
Yeah. John McGinn superb again.
Or Georgia win by enough.
John McGinn's physicality is causing problems, but it's that final ball that's lacking at the moment. So they need to find that. Scotland need to find that. That is McGinn does so well. That he's looking for McTominay. It's just not a good enough ball in.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre because that's John McGinn. He's a good footballer. He should be able to cross better than that.
So, goal kick for Hungary. Petr Galaxy over this, and he's encouraging his player to get forward here. They were going to play it deep, but they now just want to send it forwards.
20 minutes gone already, by the way. That's flown by.
Yeah, definitely.
It's because we don't have any football today.
Yeah, we've been so deprived.
I know. Didn't know what to do with myself.
Okay, and tomorrow's the same as well, only one game.
Oh yeah, it's only 8, isn't it? Oh, John McGinn, superb.
Scrapping for it, gets fouled by Kirkesh.
He is causing problems, John
Free
McGinn.
kick in a good area. McGinn wants a card. The referee wiggling his finger at him. Absolutely not, Jonathan.
Worth an ask. Worth a question, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And this Kirkesh just couldn't clear it away. It's a little bit of a soft one, but he does put his hands on him, and McGinn, a smart player, yeah, he just scuffs that and it hits McGinn in the arse.
Brilliant.
That's not a foul.
It's a tender leg.
He has not. No,
he has. He has his knee. His knee.
Oh, okay, it didn't look like that.
His knee on McGinn's foot, which isn't enough to, I think the problem is it's enough to obviously trick you up because it's taking McGinn's legs out, but it's a soft
Ball
one.
in from Robertson, cleared away by Soboslai. Nick says, it's starting to look like Germany had an easy group here. I think they always did have quite a nice group. They've made it look easy.
Yeah, I was going to say,
they've torn teams apart.
I think Peter weren't expecting Germany to play as well. To be honest, I thought Scotland would give Germany a good game. I did not see that game being... I thought Germany would win, but I didn't think Germany would score 5.
To be fair though, whatever you expect/predict, I just expect the opposite.
Good point. Hungary are probably meant to be better. 2-0 was pretty comfortable in the end for Germany. And then tonight, I mean, they've been all over Switzerland, who have been brilliant so far, but still aren't a great side. That's a lovely ball. They're looking for Robertson. Headed out for a throw. Scotland's definitely enjoying the majority of the play at the moment.
Now it says I've been disappointed with Hungary. Oh yeah, definitely. I think we expect so much more of Marco Rossi's side. They've beaten sides like Germany, like England in recent years, and well, it's the curse of the dark horses, isn't it? Literally everyone and their nan said that Hungary were going to be dark horses, and then they they just
Shame.
it hasn't worked. Obviously, if they win today and suddenly they're into the knockouts, and they could go on and win the whole thing. And then obviously everyone was right, but it doesn't look likely.
And Scotland can say they lost to the eventual winners. Yes, we got knocked out. We took a point off Switzerland. We were battered by Germany, and we lost the eventual winners.
I do think Scotland were handed a relatively difficult group.
Oh yeah, put them in Group E, and I think
no, they'd get bad in Group E.
Okay, pre-tournament, we would have thought they wouldn't have.
The problem with Scotland obviously is that they seed as pot D. So whatever, because they've got no coefficient, have they?
No, because they've been rubbish.
So whatever they pot as, I think it's done on coefficient, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're always going to be pot D, I think.
So they would have replaced.
Well, yeah, because if you look at the rest of the teams, I think Hungary would have been pot C, Switzerland pot B.
Yeah.
Germany.
So if you look along the group, Scotland would have replaced Albania, wouldn't have got through. Slovenia wouldn't have got through. Poland wouldn't have got through.
Yeah.
So when you put them in the other groups, I think Group E they replaced Romania or Romania, I think, because Romania haven't done much.
Yeah. Yeah, it says, how do we lose twice to them in the Nations League? Oh, I forgot, Southgate's manager. Yeah, very true. Obviously, Scotland, do we know yet what's happening with the 2028 Euros regarding home nations?
Don't think so. We'll put a bid in, didn't we?
No, we know England have got it.
Oh, right.
It will be hosted by the UK, sorry. But do we know yet who's going to get...
Oh.
Because obviously Germany go through because they didn't have to qualify.
They can't send 4 teams through, can they?
Well, exactly. So that's the problem. There was a rumour that they would have to play a mini tournament to decide who gets the home nation spot, and then the other...
Well, no, because England wouldn't win that.
And then the teams that don't win would just have to go through normal qualifying. England win a mini tournament with Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Are Ireland involved in it as well?
No, because they're not UK.
But I thought it was UK and Ireland bid.
That might be.
So in which case you have to throw them in as well.
That's weird, because I'm surprised they'd want to do that with us. They don't like us.
Oh, and Scouse as well. Because they're not English, are they?
Oh, yeah.
As they always say. So
Yeah.
maybe they can form a little team. Just Trent. No,
And Wales.
See how far they go. I think I did say Wales.
Alright.
But yeah.
25 play.
Amir says he's such a bottler. Nick now says he wears a life jacket when he walks into the garden. I like that nickname. There was the one on the Goldbridge stream, wasn't it? Which
There's
someone
so
put in
many.
the chat.
And then there's been so many that I saw like a whole thing of it, a whole list. I wish I could remember some. Some were brilliant.
The one on Goldbridge stream was he would wear a helmet on a Peloton. And even Goldbridge, because it came up in chat, and he just stood there applauding and said, "Oh, well, that's better than anything I can come up with."
Oh, there's a whole list and they're so good. Oh, I can't remember any of them now. It's really annoyed me.
Yeah. Did you see, though, England have conceded the least expected goals against at the tournament? They've also created the second least expected goals. So swings and roundabouts.
But Serbia didn't leave their own half. And Denmark scored an absolute belter, and then again didn't leave their own half.
We're not going to concede, but we're also not going to score. Billy Gilmore to whip this ball in.
You can win the Euros by drawing.
Very true.
But we're also shit at penalties, so...
It's a good ball in, headed down. McGregor keeping it alive. Now McGinn. Back to McGregor, tries to put it into the box. It's dealt with.
Problem is, I find it hard because I like him as a bloke. But anyway.
Who, Gareth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him as a bloke, though.
He's
It's like when
Henry.
everyone says, "Oh, the Queen's a lovely lady." How do you know that? You don't know her. So he's probably a lovely person, but I've
Hungry,
never met
yeah.
him. Salai. So Gareth, if you want to come on the show, please do. Kirkish.
Yeah,
Blocked well by Ralston
we'll just have
out
a
for a corner.
chat about your decisions. Yeah, Ralston's taking one to the stomach there and he's down on the floor in pain. I think Steve Clark will be happy with his side. They've played quite well so far.
Amir asks, "Is Robertson starting for Scotland?" Yes, he is, Amir.
They need to use him more though.
Yeah, it does. He's not very noticeable, is he?
They seem like everything's going down the right hand side, which I'm absolutely stunned by because Ralston does not have the creative abilities of Andrew Robertson.
Unless they're hoping to overload the right-hand side to create space on the left-hand
Maybe.
side.
Or they're hoping that Ralston will play one of his killer balls through again.
Or maybe they told Hanley we want to play down the left-hand side and he's forgotten which way's which.
Or they realise that Scott McKenna's the left centre half and we're not playing it that way.
We lost Kirkish. Now Soboslai, that swung in well, but it's headed away by Grant Hanley. Of course it is. Orban loses the header there as Che Adams beats him in the 50-50. Here comes Scotland. Adams
How are there so many more Hungary players than Scotland players?
waits for some
It's a
support.
counter-attack.
Here is Ralston is in out of position. Panic stations, and there is some sort of fat problem here. I think it's a blow down in the box. And Grant Hanley looks around suspiciously.
I think we might know who the culprit was.
Hello.
Yeah!
Right.
Take that meaty elbow in your face, mate. Look at it.
Is that... I mean, could they claim a penalty there?
No. Mhm. I don't know what Hanley's doing. Doesn't
He's
he
elbowed
do
a
that?
bloke in the face in the box.
Yeah.
By the way, big goal in Switzerland, Germany. It's 1-0 Switzerland. Goal from Ndoye.
What?
Set up by Remo Freuler.
Blimey. Well, that's against the run of play, clearly.
And well, that would mean Germany, as it stands, would seed as second seed in the group and would face second in Group B.
Oh, that would be tasty.
That would be. A little bit of Italy or Croatia to face
Not
Germany.
fucking Italy, that won't be tasty. Germany would love that. That's why they're doing it on purpose.
Or Albania.
They'd also love that.
If the Italy
Oh, what is
Croatia
Hendry doing? That's
if the
clumsy.
Italy Croatia game is a draw and Albania beats, because they lose out to Italy on head-to-head, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. There's no way that Italy can't go through, I don't think.
What a goal for Switzerland, though.
Yeah.
Big moment. God knows what
And
Hendry
we're going to
is.
see that goal now. So Freuler played it cross. And then, it's a bit messy in there. So yeah, Freuler here, puts it in there, and Doherty touches it home. And I think Germany would be very frustrated to concede in that manner.
Yeah, I say it wasn't a brilliant goal, I don't think. No offence, it was really poor, really poor from Germany. Szoboszlai dinks it in, headed up, not too far. Here is Jalai, or Sanlai. goes across. Delivered by Hungary, cleared by McKenna. Che Adams caught in the edge of his own area, bouncing around. God knows he's got possession of it, and Che Adams going to commit a foul on Styles. And half an hour to go, and this will be a good opportunity for Hungary from about 25 yards out. God knows what Che Adams is doing here. Takes a terrible touch, then leathers it into McTominay, falls to Styles, and Che Adams just trips him up. Really sloppy from the Scottish striker. God, Che Adams isn't great, is he? Sorry, just watching the first half an hour here, Nick-Nack, you must understand as a Southampton fan.
This is what makes me question them going up next season, because that, for me, is the problem issue.
Him and Adam Armstrong.
Because people go, Adam Armstrong should be really good, because he's really good in the Championship. But I saw him in the Premier League the season before they went down, and he looked completely out of his depth. So I do think there's a lot for Southampton.
And Che Adams can't hit a barn door of a banjo.
Oh, yeah, I don't really rate Che Adams.
No.
I don't think he's a striker. I think he's an attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Adams looking slightly out of his depth here. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. For Scotland, they lost Lyndon Dykes to injury on the week of the tournament. Would that have made the difference?
Maybe.
Szoboszlai steps up to this free kick, and of course, it hits the wall and goes over. Chance from this corner now, though, for Hungary.
Well,
would Lyndon Dykes... I think Lyndon Dykes could have been the difference.
That's a put Scott McKenna in your wall, but yeah, no, I see what you mean. A big target man up there, holds the ball up.
Someone who can score a goal.
Yeah, gives you something different. Gives you something dynamic, something you can change up in this game. We would have been bring on a big striker like him, and I'm sure he's gutted to miss the tournament, and so was that bloke who put a bet on him being top goal scorer.
Szoboszlai ball in, headed away by Hanley. And well, anyone who bought a Lyndon Dykes shirt. I know James Lawrence Alcott did, and then he got injured like 2 hours after he showed it on Twitter. It arrived, took a picture and went, loving the new shirt, and then 2 hours later it came out, he got injured. But yeah. Now, it says he wasn't first choice for us most of the season, more of an impact player.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
But you're starting striker is Adam Armstrong, right, Nick-Nack? Who else starts up front?
Might be an area of investment.
Oh, I searched South and I've ended up on Southgate. Not that.
Hanley goes long. Che Adams can't again. It's just not sticking.
He
to
played
Adams.
40 games, to be fair, Nick-Nack.
40?
40 matches, 25 starts. That's not really... he was rotated, but that's not rotation. You made it sound like he's a sub-striker. 25 starts. Kirkesh balls in.
That is bad.
Blocked. Szoboszlai recycles it to Kirkesh, ball in. And that's headed away by Scotland. But it's out for a throw, and that means Hungary can keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I feel like the tide's just turned in the last 5-10 minutes or so. Hungary had a bit more of the possession. They've been a bit more, got a stranglehold on this game now. You feel like it could be worrying times for Scotland if this carries on. Something to think about for the Scots. Need to get back into this game.
Orban. Bola. Schaefer. Styles. Schaefer. Carrying it forwards. Now to Bola. Here is Styles again. Dardai. Now that's poor from Szoboszlai. Salai takes aim, and it's a bit of a rogue shot. Not a million miles away, but not on target either.
Yeah, not great, but it shows progress for Hungary though. They got a shot away.
Thing is, the technique is really decent. It just needs to get on target.
Just too much behind, I think.
Yeah. He also didn't really look up. He focused on the connection rather than the accuracy.
Probably thought I put us on target, it's going to go in. Because elastic wrists, mate.
You got enough power behind it.
Yeah. Would have snapped his done spaghetti arms. Flicked on by Ralston, well cut out though.
Okay, brought it down there.
From Ralston. Just gave it too handsy.
Christ.
I don't know, what is he trying to do here? Just relax. Not a bad game though.
Styles. Orban. Styles.
I mean, I'm more surprised by the Switzerland game.
Forward cut out by Hanley. Drops in there for a bit of Gilmore. Salai. Now Orban. Styles. Schaefer. Dardai goes back to his goalkeeper now. 10 minutes to play in this first half. Do you think that Steve Clarke will be the happy with the two managers?
I think you would be with the first 25 minutes, but the last 5-10 I feel like I've definitely gone Hungary's favour.
Salai keeps fighting for it. Here's Schaefer. Tries to recycle it for Hungary after that attack looked to break down. Kirkish. Dardai. Pass inside. Quickly blocked off, so he goes across to Orban instead. Now Dardai. Little bit of a loose touch. Ball forwards. Flicked on there by Varga. Headed forwards by Hendry and offside there on the Hungary striker Varga.
Yeah, I think Scotland will try and win back a bit more momentum in the last 10 minutes because Hungary are definitely starting to get control of the last, of the game, of the momentum.
Yeah, the pendulum's definitely swung in Hungary's favour this last 5-10 minutes, I'd say. Scotland need to get back in control of this game. If not, Hungary will eventually find a way through, you'd think.
Yeah.
Here's Hanley. Looking like a man on a mission as he drives that ball forwards. McKenna. Robertson down the line. Flicks off of Boller. And that'll be out for a Scotland throw. Back now to McKenna.
Yeah, it's what Scotland need. Just have a period of time where they get on the ball. Just calm this down, going down. They want to play slower than Hungary do. Hungary want to play quick, they want to play fast. Scotland tries to slow it down.
So, Hanley on the ball again. Really racking up his touches at this tournament. Adams flicking that round the corner. Finds Ralston well, to be fair. I think if you can use Adams as that false nine link-up type striker, McGinn, Gilmore, I think he's much more successful in that type of role. McKenna, now it's with Robertson. McGregor. Scotland lurking in Hungary's half here. The question is, can they find a way through? Can they penetrate Hungarian backline? McGinn back to Ralston. Ball in. It's not fantastic. Adams will keep it alive though. McTominay trying to create some sort of opportunity. Still fighting for it. Cleared away though. Header back in there from Hendry. Now McGinn. Tries to loop a ball in, but it's into the gloves of Galaxy.
Yeah, again, that fight, that's just, that final ball not coming off for Scotland at the moment. Not even challenging the Hungarian defence there with that ball from John McGinn. Needs to do better with that final delivery. But good from Scotland, they've responded well to the Hungary pressure. That is another stupid foul from Ralston. This bloke is crap. Like, he has to be one of the worst players I've seen at the Euros in a long time. He's definitely one of the worst at the tournament.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
Even they couldn't even get the kick-off right.
Yeah. He's been terrible, this bloke. So happens when you play a Celtic fullback. They've not got a better right wing back.
I'm sorry for trying the ref, but yeah, Ralston's not been great either.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, after God knows that on the kick-off. He decided after 8 seconds actually didn't do it properly.
But yeah, I agree with you on Ralston. I thought you said ref. But yeah, ball across.
Like, honestly, the pass at Switzerland, the tragic game against Germany. Oh my
Adams
God.
Getting yellow card.
Che Adams.
Attempted murder, and that's a free kick in a good area. The thing is, like, if you go for that in the opponent's penalty area, sure, but you can't try an overhead kick on the edge of your own box.
Oh, no, he hasn't hit him.
No, but either way you get done for high boot, don't you? I mean, Varga, that's one hell of a dive.
That's a horrendous decision.
Yeah, so he's not even Celtic's first choice right back. I'm not bloody surprised.
That says it all. Surely Scotland have got better fullbacks on the bench.
Now have a look at the bench for Scotland then.
And if there is, then clearly Ralston's got something on Steve Clarke.
You got Liam Cooper. You got Greg Taylor, who's the Celtic left back, but he's only made 5 appearances.
Okay, well, it's not getting much better.
You've got Ross McGrory, who's a right wing back for Bristol City, who's made 19 appearances in the Championship this season, got 1 assist and a 6.58 average rating.
You can't be worse. Ball dinked in, good head, off the bar. Orban hits the bar.
To be fair, this McRory bloke played in the Gibraltar game in the warm-ups and got a 7.6 average rating
Oh.
in that game.
I mean, Orban would have been offside if it had gone in. Was it saved? Nope, just hit the bar. Angus Gunn was doing the YMCA, but he was doing the I don't know what, the Y. So what is that attempt of saving it? If that was on target, what has he stopped? An angel
Come on,
impression.
guys.
Yeah.
What's this? Guns sending it long.
5 minutes to play, best chance of the half that.
Tomine competing in the air, falls for Orban, heads it forward, Gilmore. That is a strong header from Milos Kerkesh. Varga up against Hanley, you never win that in the air, are you? Hanley heads forwards.
To be fair to Hanley, touch wood, he's done alright this tournament.
Here we go.
Cut that, I'm going to cut that, then Hanley scores an own goal.
Nice little clip.
Yeah.
Headed down to McKenna, that's out for a throw. Yeah, Hungary, they've started to grow into this game, but neither side have played particularly well.
Hungary, can be honest, these two don't look like two sides who need to win to stay in a tournament. Like, I would never know the game to be like, so go big or go home. Neither side have gone big, so it might be both sides going home.
Very true. But yeah, we are quickly approaching half time, so if you are a Hungarian or a Scottish fan, do get involved in the live chat. Tell us your thoughts on this first 45 minutes. Are you happy with your team's performance or not? Are you slightly worried that they might lose? But yeah, either way, get involved in the live chat. We'll make sure to read all the messages out and talk through them at the break. Che Adams putting the ball in, and that is falling to Orban there, who smashes it clear. And of course, if you're not a Hungarian or Scotland fan, you're still more than welcome to give your opinion on the game, and we'll make sure to talk about it. Gilmore. Here is Hanley. McGregor. Hanley. Yeah, it says it's like watching a championship game against two bottom half sides.
Yeah, this could be Bristol City Preston.
But Bristol City have got Dominic Soboslai, who could just pick up the ball at any moment.
But he hasn't. Has he touched the ball today?
Occasionally.
Apart from a set
I was going to
piece.
say when they've had free
Oh
kicks,
my God.
Jack Henry.
Jack Henry's done his Ryan Porteous impression.
It's the Hungary lad, I think, is going to get a yellow card here.
Oh. I need to watch that back, because that like Henry killed him. Schaefer's the end of the book. What for? In real time, that like Henry went through him.
I don't know, they both jumped into it, but it's an odd position to book Schaefer. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Henry's gone in for it and
Henry
Schaefer
goes-
stood on him.
The thing is, because Hendry goes in dead on, I don't really know where Schaefer's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Like, he's running
Like, Hendry-
with the ball.
I've
Hendry
never-
goes straight on. So when he then stands on Hendry, I don't know where you want the bloke to go.
Because usually you slide in with your feet, don't you? But Henry's got to sit on the angle, so you sit his whole body across into him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say we made the foul, says Nick Nack. Agreed.
I think that's one of those, you let it run. It's a 50-50.
12 votes in the final chat, by the way. 13, 62% thinking Scotland are going to win here.
Wow.
15% Hungary and 23% saying it will be a draw. Ryan Chew went to the stream with a classic high full
I
stop.
say
Good to
wow,
see you,
like I
Ryan.
didn't predict Scotland to win.
It's
McGinn.
John McGinn. Looked like he was gearing up for a shot.
Oh, McKenna did that.
Dado deals with it, and now here it is.
I don't know how McKenna's like done such a strong heading motion and made no contact with the ball whatsoever. So McGinn does well here, sets it in front, dinks it in. How has McKenna? He's headed into his own shoulder, I think. Yeah, bit of a waste of opportunity there. How many minutes of additional time will we have? I'm only expecting 1 or 2. Before official says 1.
Yeah, a minute of additional time in this half.
really getting on with this. Getting on with it this tournament, aren't they?
Yeah. They well, they're not implementing the FIFA added time stuff. But yeah. Amir says the hosts are in trouble because they're still losing. Well, they're not in trouble, Amir, are they? They are already through. But if they were to be second, that is pretty much guaranteed to be a very difficult tie. It'll either be Italy or Croatia.
And then we're going to sit here and ask questions of Germany.
Yeah, I think you could argue that they are taking their foot off the gas a little. That's a poor shot from Szoboszlai.
Yeah, thought he caught that nicer than that. Always rising.
Yeah, I think there would be some question marks there.
Scotland had this tackle on McTominay, but there's a clean tackle. Yeah, you expect someone like Szoboszlai to have a better attempt at that. Lashes at it a bit.
But also, if Switzerland do win that group, does that not make this the other side of the draw? That's half time, by the way, 0-0 here in Stuttgart. Scotland 0, Hungary 0. A difficult first half. Neither side able to create anything clear cut, and ultimately neither side can get a goal. But as I was going to say, if Switzerland top that group and Germany move over to the other side of the draw, does that make one side of the draw very weak?
Who would be on the Switzerland side of the draw? Well, it depends, doesn't it? So I think it's all still up in the air, but I get what you mean.
So Germany would go over to England's side of the draw.
Oh, brilliant.
If they finish second. But it would basically just leave Spain, Portugal, second in Group C, second in Group D and E. So Netherlands...
Or France. Or Austria.
Could be Belgium. I guess it's not too weak. But on the other side...
It's hard to call, isn't it?
On the other side, you'd have France, England, Germany.
Yeah, I get your point.
So that would be quite competitive. And the winner of Group B, which could be Belgium. And second in Group B, which is likely to be Italy. So it could be a really heavily one-sided draw if Germany were to finish second in that group. Equally, we could see other things, like obviously if Belgium finish second in their group and they'll move over and stuff like that. So yeah,
a lot to be decided. Obviously, we've got Group B tomorrow. We've got C and D on Tuesday. We have E and F on Wednesday. So the next 4 days absolutely massive for every single group.
Nicknap's saying Scotland would have ripped your arm off if you said that win a half of football against Hungary and you're in the knockouts.
Yeah,
they would definitely take that. Definitely take that deal.
I mean, that would be big. If Scotland take 4 points out of this group, that would be absolutely insane.
However, problems in the first half. Scotland yet to get a shot away yet. Yet to generate an expected goals tally. So that was 0.00 for Scotland, 0.37 for Hungary. In terms of possession, let's have a look at the stats. It was 61% of the ball for Scotland to 39% for Hungary, but Hungary getting 5 shots away with one big chance in there as well. That's the big issue for Scotland so far. They have not had a shot.
That has highlighted the problem massively. Like, that's not even just a simple highlighter. That is
wow.
I mean, that is incredible.
How far have they gone here? Are they highlighting?
I don't know. That is absolutely ridiculous. To have 61% of the ball and not have a shot is ludicrous.
6 touches in the opposition box, no shot.
Wow. I'm stunned by that.
Yeah.
That is not good enough. That is simply not good enough. And that'll be what Steve Clarke will be addressing at half time. Shoot. Just shoot. Simply just hit the target. Have a go from range if you need to. Get a shot away.
Grant Hanley having a good evening so far. He's got the highest... he's got the most passes of the game, so that's good. 49 passes there with a 91% accuracy. He's also got the highest football rating with a 7.1.
He has played well.
He's the only player for either side with a green rating.
He's been brilliant.
So that's really good. Anyway, this is the Boller shot. Probably the best shot of the half, I would say. The one that caused the most problems.
Yeah, that's the highlight.
But Angus Gunn did make it a little more difficult for himself than it needed to be with this.
Why does he use his wrists?
I was going to say, if I was training a goalkeeper, I'd show him 100 Angus Gunn clips and say, don't do any of that. That might accidentally make him the worst goalkeeper.
Ball flying at you, don't just use your wrist to misjudge the bounce and like you're playing cricket. Just
let it bounce off the turf and then shit up in the air. Just catch it.
But yeah, I think Scotland will be frustrated. They haven't had a shot. They need to hit the target.
Nick, I says if Germany finish second, they probably play Italy or Croatia next. I think they're pretty much guaranteed, aren't they? Because Spain would have beaten Italy, so they can't lose on that head-to-head, and Albania and Croatia can't catch. So Spain are top, definitely, and then it's either Italy or Croatia for second place because Albania can't get ahead of Italy.
Yes.
Well, I guess unless Albania won and Croatia won, that would be the way. And then Albania will go through on goal difference.
Yeah.
So it could be Albania, but it's very unlikely because they'd have to beat Spain and have Italy lose to Croatia. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough scenario. All will be decided tomorrow evening.
Amir says, which group do England get to play against if they finish first of their group? So if England are to go through top, they will play... So what are we? 1C?
Yeah.
We will face 3 of D, E or F. So basically, it's either Austria, Slovakia or Ukraine or Belgium or Romania, one of them.
Yeah.
Or Czechia, or Turkey.
Yeah.
It's not an ideal draw either way, but it's better than Italy or
Equally,
something like that.
Yes, Romania played well, but we take them. We take Slovakia 100%. I think we could beat Ukraine. Austria would be tough. Turkey would be tough. I think we can beat Czechia.
If it's Turkey, we're stuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could beat
I think out of all those teams, we would want Czechia, Slovakia, or Romania.
Czechoslovakia.
Don't
No,
want
that would be bad. That they would win.
Yeah, probably. I don't think much
Reformed
we play.
Reformed all that.
Yeah.
I think we'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly better than finishing second in our group where we'd have to face the first of Group A, which at the moment is Switzerland. But if Germany get their act together, we'll be Germany. We don't want that.
No.
We don't want that action. Let Denmark have that action, or Serbia. That'd be a cracking game.
That would be good.
But yeah, we don't want that action.
We need to get Jordan at Slovenia first.
We do. Join us on Tuesday to see if England can beat Slovenia.
We 8 or 5 on Tuesday.
8-0. Oh, are we on at 8?
Yeah, not 8. If we went 8 on Tuesday,
we need 8 or 5. They're the two options.
I will sing at Southgate's the one until he arrives on my doorstep.
There we go. We are 5 o'clock, I think, on Tuesday.
It's not
I'll
slotted.
check.
That's not slotted.
No, we're 8. We're fine.
Good. But if England lost at 5, I would not want to come back to watch Group Day at 8. But no, that's right around then.
That's right. We can watch Netherlands Austria at 5 o'clock. And then
Get
get
ready.
England in the
For
evening.
England. Sorry, Scotland fans, you probably don't want to see us talk about England.
Probably not.
There's Sir Alex Ferguson. Let's talk about him.
But yeah. I'm saying who's that? What, all the teams? Or 3DEF? Yeah, I think I've explained that, to be fair, already, since you've messaged. But, yeah, so it's not an ideal draw for England, really, because of the quality in those groups. But it is, obviously, that is the Euros. If you want to win, you're going to have to play a tough team.
So who would Scotland play? Or Hungary play?
Scotland, if they're third.
I know we might have worked out a minute ago, but I've forgotten.
So Scotland in group... Well, the thing is, it's really difficult because... I'm not sure how they seed, but I think it'll be 1E.
Which... Oh, yeah, because we said this could be anyone.
Yeah.
So if Scotland do win tonight, they could play absolutely
anyone. They could play Belgium, tough tie. They could play Romania, slightly easier tie.
Slovakia would be
could be
nice.
Slovakia, which would be lovely.
Ukraine would be tough.
Ukraine would be very tough. So, yeah, it's very much up in the air at the moment. But, yeah.
So Scotland, they won't know they're through, technically. They won't know who they're playing. Even they are through. So it's a bit of an unknown for Steve Clark's side, but what they do know is that they need to find a goal. They need to find a shot if they want to score and they want to win tonight.
Yeah, Amir's saying they all sound fine by me, to be totally honest with you. I'd even take the Germans if that had been possible. No. I'm alright, thanks. I'm not playing the Germans. No. We'll play them in the final once we've got our mojo back, but we've not been good enough so far. Obviously, we do play... But I think the quarter-final for England is going to be really difficult either way, because even if we do get past that 3D or F, we'll play 2A or 2B, which at the moment could be Germany versus Italy.
I think that's something we do have to consider, is that we got a very nice run in Euro 2020. Germany round 16 when Germany were crap.
Well, the weakest
Then we
Germany side
played
ever,
Ukraine.
probably.
Then we played Denmark. And we played Italy. Now that's why I worry that was our best chance to win it because that was such a nice run. Ukraine in the quarterfinals, Denmark in the semi-finals, really nice. Whereas this year, as you say, we could end up with Germany. We could end up with France before the final. We could end up with quite a few teams before the final, which is worrying. Because they're kind of teams that you don't want to play before the final.
Yeah, we're going to... I think if Germany finished second, we would be in a really difficult side of the draw.
Yeah.
Nick Knack said, I'd be delighted just to get to the quarterfinal. Yeah, very true. At the moment, we're not looking particularly good. I do think if we top the group, we get quite a nice draw, obviously. There are some others, because we play a pot.
Yeah.
We play a third-place playoff team.
Yeah.
Which there are some...
As much as I want to win
top
it,
seeds that play second.
if we did get to the semis and lose to France, I don't think I'd be too annoyed.
Yeah.
I would be annoyed on the night. I'd be absolutely fuming. But I think, a day or two after, once I've calmed down, once I've thought about it, if we were to lose 1-0 to France, then, we'd probably be okay with it.
Yeah, so just seeing that Andrich goal then that was disallowed, Mittelschek put it in there.
Oh, there.
That is so pointless, man.
Yeah, I mean, that is ridiculous. Because
Makes
he's cleared
no
the ball.
difference, does it?
He's cleared the ball. But yeah, second half then, in this game. My first question was, if Scotland do get through tonight, is the round of 16 their limit? Could they get to the quarters?
Again, it very much depends who they play.
Yeah.
If they're third in the group, though, and they've got to go and play... I've forgotten who we said. Oh, top of Group E, right?
Yeah.
I think. So either that, Spain, Portugal. So I think they'll take top of Group E.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, that's a really difficult game, no matter who that is.
Yeah, no. Next thing is second half, what do they need to do? Because as Nick says, it's been a pretty dull game so far.
Yeah, second half... I don't know. They need to get a striker, but they don't have one available because their striker is
Who's
here.
on the bench?
That's their striker. He's sat in a nice blue shirt with a microphone in his hand.
Yes, that is
That's
the
not
problem.
what they would have wanted.
Is that him?
Yes.
Blimey.
I was really worried when they didn't put something up. It was going to be like Harry Styles or someone, but no.
Yeah, I
That is
didn't know.
Lyndon Dykes. His
I
hair.
don't
His hair has grown back since. The
I was going to say,
prelim. Since the
because I thought he was bald.
He was during the qualifiers.
Yeah, that is not what
Yeah, so second half should be a bit more open. Someone has to go for it. Yeah, Scotland, do you think, will go later, though?
Yeah,
For me,
because
Hungary will have to go sooner.
Hungary have to win.
Yeah. Whereas Scotland, I know, obviously, they'll want to win.
Is Lyndon Dykes out for the whole tournament, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. He might make the final or push. No, I don't think so.
Fucking.
It's ACL,
If
isn't
Scotland-
it? No, it's not ACL. No, he definitely wouldn't be here.
Yeah, if Scotland get to the final, I will buy John McGinn Scotland. I keep saying this about different teams. If Romania get to the final, then I've got to buy a Dennis Mann shirt.
You got a lot of shirts to buy. Scotland Romania final's going to go crazy.
I'm going to take a John McGinn and a Dennis Mann
But
shirt.
as it stands, because of goal difference and stuff, Scotland would be fourth in the best third place team.
But obviously everybody else
Behind
has to play.
Slovenia, behind Slovakia, behind Austria, who are all on the same point. And obviously, if Albania or Czechia picked up a point,
I think
or
we
more,
we
they
say
would be out.
2 points is enough, but if Spain beat Albania isn't enough. But if Spain beat Albania like they should, and Turkey beat Czechia like they should, then Scotland are through.
Well, no, because if Croatia beat Italy, that would also see Scotland out
Why?
because they would get on to 4. Croatia would go on to 4 points, and Italy would drop into that third place and be on 3. I don't know how that's confusing you. And then obviously the same if Georgia were to beat Portugal because they'd go into third place on 4 points and they'd knock Scotland out.
Oh, I see. Yes, because yes, no.
So there is
Okay.
still a lot of
Well,
jeopardy.
Georgia won't beat Portugal, so that's another one we can take out the scenario. So it would literally just come down. I think it just come down to how
Or
Croatia are
if
again.
England put 5 past Slovenia,
Then Scotland go ahead of them.
then Scotland would go ahead of them.
Or Scotland should win tonight. They should just do that. They had a shot, so are they really going to do that? I don't think so. No, I'm being
Are
honest.
England going to put 5 past Slovenia? That's the other question. Or if Slovakia get absolutely tanked by Romania, but that would also need to be 5-0.
Yeah. Yeah, a big 45 then for each of these two sides tournaments. It is now or never. They have 45 minutes to save their tournament. They need to do better than they did in the first half. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking at Billy Gilmore here, I think he had a good half.
Yeah, I thought he added a bit more to that game. Ame is saying that Scotland will win it. I said 61% of the ball, but done nothing with it. That's what we were highlighting at the start of the half. How they have had
A shot.
no shots in 45 minutes. That's got to change for Scotland. Maybe just shoot from kick-off, because they do have kick-off in the second half here in Stuttgart.
Run it, get John McGinner onto the old team.
That is an option.
Now they're going to go for the kick it long thing, but yeah. It's their lives. It's now or never. They won't be at Euro 2024 forever.
No, they can't be.
They need to win while they're still in the tournament.
Yeah. About to get underway here in the second half.
Eventually. Hopefully they get this one right. They have to replay it.
Scotland to get us underway. I think that's Callum McGregor over it. Waiting for UEFA to decide we can get underway here.
Come on.
The 3-second rules notifications on his Apple Watch. New Candy Crush update. Now we can get underway. Callum McGregor knocks it back. We're underway for another 45 minutes of action here in Stuttgart. Billy Gilmore's forward pass immediately cut out by Willie Orban, and all the fun is over. Robbo head forwards. Billy Gilmore wins it in the air. Falls for Andy Robertson. Ball down the line, but Cheon's unable to win it there. Boller to Schaefer. Soboslai jumps with them. McKenna back now to his goalkeeper. Angus Gunn. That ball will get sent flying forwards. Ralston in the air loses the header to Milos Kirkesh. And then that is a Scotland throw that has come off Salah over there. So yeah, quite 25 seconds there of very, I don't know how to describe it, very
Hectic.
Yeah, that's the perfect word. Very messy, very physical football. McTominay.
Oh.
That is a silly one, because Kirkesh should not be putting his head there.
He's ducked. He's ducked down, referee. Ref's not a great
His
guy.
head's always their knees.
Yeah.
That's the frustrating one there. But yeah. Anyway, free kick to Hungary. Dardai over this. Oh, sorry, Schaefer. And he's going to send it forwards. And Long, just trying to get Scotland out here.
Yeah.
Here is Schaefer. Boller.
And Hungary win a throw there. Scott McKenna not happy about that one, but it did come off his right boot. Scotland just not starting the second half the way they wanted to.
No, they've not really. I mean, neither side's been able to really dominate this game at all, but
Yeah.
particularly now, Scotland are able to do a lot. Boller will put the ball into the box. Is there a flick on in there? Not immediately, and then Andy Robertson does smash that out of play.
Yeah. Big from Robbo.
Boller again. He's gearing up for this long throw.
Scotland just got to get through this early pressure from Hungary. But I think that's
that.
right. Clearly,
Corner for Hungary.
Clearly Hungary going for this game. Coming out of the second half, they've gone for it. They know they need the points.
So Hungary corner now, and again this will allow them to sort of ramp up that pressure. Soboslai, ball in, headed away by Hanley.
He's got his head to everything tonight. It's been immense. Very, very impressed with Hanley tonight. There's another throw here for Hungary there. A succession of throws. Keeping the pressure on.
Yeah.
Another long throw as well. Oh no, going backwards with this one. And that'll give Scotland a chance to get up and out. Well, Hungary keeping the pressure on. Scotland look all over the pace. Watchalong fix it up in the air. Chested down. Willful to Zalo, but that shot will run through.
Fairly tame effort there.
Yeah.
From Roland Salai. But it's been all Hungary in this second half.
100%. Scotland are. Well, first three. Early pressure from Hungary. They're going for the game.
Scotland just seemed to still be in the changing rooms, and that was a fairly comfortable claim from Angus Gunn. He didn't parry that one anywhere. McTominay caught on the back of the head. But he'll get on with it. Here is Robertson with this throw. Taking his time about this one. And he's still not taking the bleed and throw.
I don't know what is going on. Everyone's saying so long at everything tonight. Kick-offs, throw-ins, corners.
McGregor holds on to it well. Gilmore goes back to Grant Hanley. And that's a long ball searching for John McGinn. Intercepted, falls to McTominay. McTominay in there beating Dardai, and that's a foul.
Ref's been rubbish. It's going to be a physical, and he's booked McTominay as well. You know, it's going to be a physical game. He's got to let some things run. But I'll have a look back here. I might be wrong. Oh, it's just not. It's just not a yellow card and a foul. Maybe it's a foul. It's not a card.
No.
That is pathetic.
Barely a foul. It's a contact sport. Come on.
This is going to be a physical game. It's been ruined.
That's not even physical.
That's the 5th card of the game already.
They touched toes. Well, how's that a foul?
And McTominay will miss the next game if Scotland do get through, and he's in my team. As a joke.
So yes, that will be another thing for Scotland to contend with. Even if they do get through, they will be without Scott McTominay for the knockouts. Soft yellow for sure, says Nick Nack. Yeah, and it frustrates me because we've seen so many now.
And also now if Scotland get through, he's going to miss it.
Exactly.
Because the referee's an idiot. I mean, they might. That's the thing, but there's not enough in it to rescind it. Because there was contact.
Yeah, he needs to go and get a soft red now. Because he could then get that rescinded.
They'll get another yellow.
McGregor.
For nothing.
Big if right now, says Nick Nack. Yeah, getting through the knockouts for Scotland is looking to be more and more of a challenge by the second.
Hungary definitely like they want to go for it more.
Especially as Czechia know that a point may well be enough.
Yeah.
They touched toes. I'm glad you found that amusing, Amir. That's what happened though.
Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch and the referee's not happy. This ref is like... It's got to his head. He's demanding...
So nitpicky.
Yeah. Running such authority on everything.
Here's Gilmore. You can just sense those refs that were prefects in school. And that's why they've become a ref.
But you're
they're a prefect, put it into their UCAS, the careers advisor comes along and goes, you should be a referee.
It's a passionate Argentinian man. I'd expect him to let the game run. I don't know if he refs in Argentina. If he does, then they must... Yeah. His life must be on the line every week. Because if someone in Argentina does what McTominay does, the opposition would get on clap.
Robertson. He's lost that ball in there to Szoboszlai. Teammates.
He's had a poor tournament.
Robertson's won it back. Here comes Scotland. He's not had the impact many people expected, did he?
No.
He got an assist in the opening game. Adams, that is terrible. A rogue shot at goal.
That's their first shot though. 52 minutes, and Scotland register a shot.
Yeah, and to call that a shot,
it's embarrassing.
It's the only people are struggling against those kids behind the goal.
Absolutely embarrassing. Look at the sport for the Tartan Army. They had to wait 52 minutes for a shot, and that shot was smashed over the bar.
But some lucky Scotland fan does now have a collector's item. Show up the shirt, they're not going to notice.
Yeah, stay pregnant. Big baby.
And if they say, well, you're a man, then just accuse them of assuming your gender.
Yeah.
There you go. And run away with your UEFA football.
Run away.
Jump into the canal. Just don't do it naked. Did you see the Scotland fan did that?
No.
Yeah, and they
Naked?
play in Gelsenkirchen, I think.
Yeah.
Because he jumped in the canal and basically all the Germans are saying, love it, but that is he had a kilt on and stuff. And he just rips that off and runs into the canal.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, also, why would you let anyone film you doing that?
Yeah.
And then let them post it on the internet?
There is now a video on the internet of you, everything out, jumping into a canal.
It's like a river, and people were saying that all the Germans were saying hilarious, but like you definitely have some strand of illness. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, throwing now for Hungary. Two players trying to take a throw in there because they both had a different ball.
I don't know what's going on with France tonight. There's something really weird about them.
Soboslai send it forwards.
So I mean, I saw the England fans bathing in the fountain, or like jumping in the fountain
Of course.
with their clothes on. No, like nicely.
All right.
Like they were just like paddling in it. I mean, when I say getting in, I don't mean like jumping in the fountain and like scooping all the coins off the bottom and taking them with them.
That's
Pete from Stevenage wasn't there hoarding all the 2p coins that people are giving away.
some bloke from Scunthorpe.
Yeah. Rolling it. Like they're paddling it. It's quite nice.
Just make the most amount of money he's ever made in a day.
But also, we do that in other countries.
Soboslai.
But
It cuts inside and it's blocked there.
was that a handball?
Salah thinks it's a hand. And while the face that Ralston's making is the most guilty looking face I have ever seen.
Oh no,
it's Hendry.
deflected into Hendry. Oh, why Ralston looks so guilty then.
Yeah. Something else. He just realised he left the other
Shat
one
himself.
in Scotland. His house has been on fire for 2 weeks.
But no, I don't get England fans are really nice and polite and respectful in other countries. In our own country, though, rather than getting go paddle into Trafalgar Square and smash it to smithereens.
It's different fans. The ones that go out to different countries are proper England fans. They're passionate about England, but they're respectful. You don't travel out for a fight, really.
I think we've had no problems. It's only Serbia and Albania who had problems.
And that's not
And
that's not football hooliganism.
Yeah.
That is political conflicts. But yeah, so that's the difference, isn't it? When it's in England, though, you get all the bandwagoners who are basically just there for a piss up.
Because 3/4 of the people that trashed their
fight.
own country didn't actually probably have tickets at any games.
Oh, definitely not. They're not the fans that are going, are they? They're just idiots. Absolute idiots that thought I'm just going to go run around and smash shit up. That's why everyone hates the English.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think that, you look at the reception at the tournament, anyone that's gone, all the England fans seem to be well received and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the England fans in our own countries. England
who's
fans,
the famous ones?
especially the ones on
TV?
Twitter and stuff as well.
He was spinning out really nicely. Oh, the guy who looks like what's his name? What's his look like? He's always on the TV screens. Iconic, he's always been filmed at England games. Someone in chat will know who I'm talking about. The England fan. He's always on the TV. He looks like somebody. And that's when he first went viral.
But yeah.
Can't remember now.
Here's Billy Gilmore. I think I know you're talking about because I think someone saw him the other day in like a very old clip. And he's not been going for years or something like that. Here comes McGinn up the line. Can he make something happen now?
Brilliant.
John McGinn. That is a terrible
Again, that final ball is just not coming off.
There.
And all of it's been McGinn, to be honest. He does brilliantly though. He beats 2 defenders superbly, and the ball back is just so predictable. It's not good enough. Expect better from John McGinn. Scotland throw. Over half an hour to play. Still 0-0. We should have watched Germany, Switzerland. Ball in. Kept alive. Headed in. And that was no, apparently it wasn't an eye foot on Hendry. Hendry's not happy. Hanley wins the header again. He's had a brilliant game as Grant Hanley. Ball put it up into the air. McGregor is under it. One back by Szoboszlai though. Salai. Ball goes long. Hanley should just deal with this. Mix up between Hanley and Gunn just about deals with it. Christ on a bike. Thought that would be a problem. Szoboszlai misses the header. Hanley heads it down.
Jumps over the ball.
Yeah.
Oi, Grant, look what I can do.
Look, Grant, what I can do. It's nice, mate. We're not now. They're for on goal. We've conceded. Well done.
But yeah, has that been called offside? But it has, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going up to the stream, saying hello. Nick says,
Gary.
I almost predicted 0-0. Yeah, could have worked.
What did I say?
I went 1-1, which I might get the right result.
I said 2-1 Scotland.
But yeah, up late tonight, asked Nick. Yeah, this is late for Gary, isn't it?
But it's what? No, but
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Gary.
Also, what's weird is that it's not. It hasn't set up for the start again and gone to bed. Not set up for the start and like woke up in the middle of the night. Just
maybe he's woke up in the middle of the night. I can't miss Scotland.
Gary, I go out to bed, mate. This game. Scotland had one shot.
Yeah, hasn't it? That says in chat. Not sure this one is worth staying up for, to be honest.
No.
Sleep in, Gary, because I've got some bangers coming your way for the next few days. You got to get in early night tomorrow, then wake up in the middle of the night. It's just
Italy,
huge
Croatia.
game between Italy and Croatia. Same on Tuesday, though I would recommend being here for Netherlands, Austria as well. So maybe sleep in the midday. I don't know. Gary says now first sleep early and woke up at a weird time. Sorry, Gary. You woke up at what 3 a.m. and your first thought was, better see if TFC are alive.
Yeah.
They might be. Scotland, Hungary.
Wonder how Scotland, Hungary get on. Get out of bed, mate. Get an extra long night.
So you'll soon be asleep again, Gary, watching this game. And as he says,
Rather stay out and go out to sleep. No, you won't. Watch 5 minutes of Scotland, Hungary. You'll doze off immediately.
So that's
it's not been that bad,
Styles.
is it?
It's not been that bad, no. But like Scotland have had 2 shots.
I think
at best,
right.
maybe
Put
only
the
one.
game into what the spectacle it is. It is go big or go home for the 2 sides. Winner takes all. Winner stays in the competition, and they're drawing 0-0.
And Scotland have had one shot that Che Adams fired.
I
into
don't
the
get it.
Crowd.
I think that's an important game in these 2-sided tournament.
And they've accumulated a combined 0.32 xG.
So confused.
Steve Clarke and Southgate come from a similar band of terrorists.
Those teams at pretty pants don't deserve to go home.
Yeah,
You're not
they
wrong.
are at the moment.
Like, because in these sides playing around 16, if you start,
Yeah.
terrible.
Dara's easy welcome to the stream saying hi. Good to see you, Dara. It's been a while, but welcome back.
8 shots between the 2 sides. 7 to Hungary, 1 for Scotland. 2 on target between the 2 sides. 2 for Hungary, none for Scotland.
Yeah.
Tragic. Also, Gary, 4:20 a.m, making breakfast and tuned into the footy. What a life that is.
Yeah, if we're still covering tournaments come 2026, Gary in the US, he's gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Completely normal time for him.
We should go over. I'd love to go.
Go to the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we're blown up in the next 2 years, we'll go over and like vlog the whole
There's any
thing.
brands that want to send us to. I think there's more chance we get to go to
Hire a camper van.
either the Women's Euros or Women's World Cup.
Probably.
That's what we're pining for.
Could we do that?
Send
though?
us.
Hire a camper van.
Yeah, but it's to watch multiple games in the US is really difficult. We're better off hiring a camper van and driving around Switzerland next summer.
Yeah.
All through for Che Adams. So you got anything on next summer?
Oh, it's 2027 where it's hosted in England, isn't it?
Maybe.
I think so.
No, Brazil. That's a bit more of a track.
I don't want to go to Brazil.
No?
No.
I think Brazil is
Scary.
It's very. I'd love to go to Brazil, but
I don't want to
I'd want to go with a Brazilian
Yes.
because they'll know what areas you don't go.
I'm driving my cameraman through some dodgy lane. And
with the favelas.
oh, we've lost my cameraman now. Some random bloke with flip-flops just going nicked
with
on
a
me.
machine gun has walked into the street. Dara says started a new job. Cool, Dara. Where do you work? You don't have to tell us like, a specific company if you can't.
Just the generic like sector. The
And
sector.
you won't going to tell us what company, but if that is...
I get paid this, I work these hours, this is my job, this is what I
don't
do.
need every detail though.
No.
Nick says TFC go to America. That'd be awesome.
I'd love to go.
Love
Honestly, I would
The problem
absolutely love to
with
go.
America is that
Again, I don't-
it'd be so difficult to go to multiple games though. Like if we went for England games, yes, we could do the England games, but we wouldn't be able to do much else. My best plan would be to get like a proper bus,
Yeah.
right, and then have an area where we could stream the different games in the back of the bus as we drive to the matches.
Oh, right, I was going to say, I'm not sitting outside the ground streaming the game.
Yeah,
I'll go watch the game in the stadium.
But we'd take like, I don't know,
Well, so hang on.
10 people and just...
Hang on. So you shatter my camper van idea, but your bus idea is brilliant.
No, I mean, because obviously it would be very difficult to go to multiple games, wouldn't it? But if we just... So we wouldn't be able to cover them all.
Yeah, no, I
If
get
we
what you're
stream
saying,
all the other matches and then just
Now, I
drive
feel
around
like
to
it's
the
bad
England
timing.
games.
If it was in 4 years' time, I think it'd be doable. If that's in 2 years' time, I think it's a bit too close.
Yeah, I'm also worried about America.
Then we're driving through Texas and not come back
And
out
obviously
the other side.
we do have 2028, which is in England.
Oh, I'd love to tour around England in the camper van. I want the camper van part. I don't need the international tour. I want a camper
You
van.
can tour around England with a camper van anytime.
Yeah.
You just got to get a camper van. You don't need a Euros to be going on for that.
That'd be cool though. And like we could like I'm not going to ask where everyone lives in chat, but if they knew we were coming to their area, they could come meet
Dara
us.
is a sheriff. That is incredible.
That's brilliant.
Felicia. Come to Phoenix, I'll look after you. Okay, Dara. If we're doing a little US trip,
yeah.
we'll go Phoenix.
Oh, then I'll feel safe in America.
That's Arizona, isn't it? Yeah, as long as it's not Texas.
I'm not going to do that. That's offensive.
Is it? Oh, I know. Yeah, Arizona is a state, isn't it? Not being stupid.
Oh, God knows.
I always get so confused with American geography.
Because they have the state and then they have like the mini state name, don't they?
Yeah, like cities and then towns and stuff. Like Houston feels like that should be a state, but it's not. It's a city
Houston,
in
Texas. Yeah. Houston.
Any Americans watching must think we're stupid, but equally American geography knowledge isn't phenomenal.
Where's Newcastle?
Nothing on you,
on the
Darren.
south coast.
I don't know if yours is good or not, but the amount of it's that classic stereotype that American geography knowledge is absolutely.
Well, I don't base my opinions off stereotypes.
But also the fact that they refer to anywhere in Europe as Europe is hilarious because Europe entails Bolton and Bologna, which are very different places.
That's just my phone playing. That was a bit weird. Yeah, no. Sheriff, that's really cool though.
Yeah. I don't really know what it means.
A sheriff didn't what's the difference between a sheriff and a police officer?
Surely sheriff was like. The problem is sheriff. I'm thinking of cowboys and shit. But obviously
Yeah, I'm thinking of a bloke that go down on a horse.
Yeah.
As a Wild West pistol. I don't think, like the star.
Rock
the star
to one of
badge.
those what are they called? Taverns? Not taverns. With the swinging doors.
Oh.
Like proper Wild West stuff.
What is that called?
Because they go like that, don't they?
You go to a rodeo.
You walk in and there's like...
Is it a rodeo,
and the
right?
sheriff walks in and asks if there's been is anyone starting trouble in here? Oh,
Like,
Angus
it'll
Gunn,
fall
unconventional
silent
goalkeeping, but he has
As the doors swing open.
And you just hear the boots. Anyway, Dara says, I've been in law enforcement for over 20 years, including being a police officer in Kent, England, and Arizona is a state. Okay, thank you. There really is no
Fair enough,
difference.
mate. Incredible service.
There really is no difference, he says. So, police officer, sheriff, same thing. They just call it a sheriff. I know someone who was a volunteer sheriff deputy. So that's good. Saloon, there we go. Dara with the sheriff's knowledge there.
Do you go into saloons and the whole saloon falls absolutely dead silent and like...
And you just swing your pistol around.
Go to the bar. I'll ask the barmaid for a drink.
No, you're not going to get a drink. You've got to ask has anything been going on in here?
Yeah.
That's what they ask.
It's a tough job. It's a really tough job. Yeah, from other people in the police, but I'm not a policeman. Angus Gunn, that is cataclysmic goalkeeping. And
there's a player down with a head injury.
He's collided with Ralston. And there's also another...
It's been some discomfort there. And there is a bit of
This
panic.
doesn't look good. There's 3 players on the
Hungary
floor.
Players. But UEFA medics immediately on the scene, which is great to see, obviously. And I think now the Hungarian medics will make their way over.
They are
Hungarian. I thought
They
were
great, yeah.
And they're calling quite urgently for some support here.
Well, I think I'd like
This
to
is
cut the
worrying.
cameras away, please.
Yeah.
This isn't good. I think Angus Gunn has accidentally caught a Hungarian player
There's quite a hefty contact.
Yeah.
Marco Rossi, quite concerned on his bench there. Player down with a head injury, which is always horrible to say. And they are now putting up some sheets. That's what they were waving the stewards on to give the player a bit of decency. I mean, I'm surprised after the events of Christian Eriksen they zoomed him into the player. Yeah. You'd think you just don't do
BBC
that.
again. ITV are really good at it. BBC are terrible.
When it happened with Eriksen, I completely understand that in that moment they made mistakes because it was something
they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know what was going on.
That's just inexcusable. Why show the player in distress?
Yeah, this isn't good.
Rossi's furious.
Yeah, because they're walking. They're walking on. And the Hungary, the Hungary, they like run. They're like run,
Yeah, look at Soboslai.
I mean, that is poor from the medics. Walking on. Jesus. And obviously they're checking for a penalty, VAR are, because Angus Gunn has just has hit someone in the head.
Concerning. Yeah, so it's what happened. I went to get a Magnum. So the ball's in the air for a Hungarian... a ball in the box from Hungary. Ralston, Gunn, and one of the Hungary players, I didn't see who it was, went up for the ball. And it's the Hungarian player here
who seems
to have been
Gunn has gone over the top of Ralston, and I think because Gunn's got up to punch the ball, but as he's gone over Ralston, obviously his body has changed, which means his direction of the punch has gone straight into the Hungary player. And obviously, with the goalkeeper trying to punch the ball, think how much force is behind that punch.
So they are now going to show the incident.
Well, that's poor. Oh no, hang on.
The player was instantly out there.
Yeah. It wasn't a Gunn, it was Ralston who collided with him. Was it because he goes under both of them, could it have been Gunn's knee?
Potentially. But you see him on the floor just immediately
why would they show
cold.
that?
I'm surprised they've shown a replay so soon before we even know if he's okay. The BBC have absolutely fucked the broadcasting there.
Shocking for the
So
BBC. Again,
on both.
they were the same with Eriksen. They've done it again tonight. Absolutely embarrassing coverage. It's horrible.
Not only to immediately zoom into him when he's on the floor,
then leave it on him and then just show a replay.
And then we don't even know
absolutely
if
disgusting.
He's okay yet, and they showed a replay. I mean, I find that bizarre, but
I don't think they get in trouble for that.
Now they are doing the correct thing and cutting to a wide angle of.
So you can still see what's like, but yeah, this is not good.
The response time as well from UEFA has to be questioned because we saw the medics just walking on with the
Hungary physios were there. As soon as the referee put his hands up, the Hungary...
You saw them
obviously the Scotland were helped out eventually, but they had to check to Ralston first.
And then
but when the stretcher was walking on...
The stewards walking on with the covers, obviously to privacy, decency, and then the medics walking on. Now, it took the Hungarian players to run over, grab the stretchers
I'll give the stewards credit, because with the covers, they might have not understood what was going on at first, but with the stretcher...
But once they're on the pitch, and then walking over... Yeah. But yeah, it looks serious, Nick. I mean, you don't get this sort of response if it's not serious.
Horrible. Like, he was gone.
You could see immediately
he was gone.
Yeah, he was out. We just hope he's alright.
Yeah. And the game, I mean, from a game's point of view, obviously it's been a bit of a dull game, not much has happened. Now this is going to...
Obviously this just put the game into serious
From a footling point of view, this is going to be a very tough game to get back into now. It will be very, very... There's a big 18 minutes, as we've already said, it's a big game for both sides. A lot on the line. This is not what you want to see in a game that means so much.
So
they have the actual ambulance car, like the actual ambulance stretcher has gone on now, so it does look like they will be able to get the player off the field, and Adam will come on for Hungary to replace him.
Yeah, I think the initial problem was, of course, because he was out cold, your tongue is then limp, so it falls in the back of the throat, and that can cause issues. I think that's what happened in this
Luckily,
case.
the Hungary players noticed early.
Yeah, Hungary reacted very
because the referee went to Ralston first, which obviously he didn't know. He just went over to check Ralston. He didn't have a clue. But they are now taking the player off.
And hopefully he's okay. He goes off to a round of applause from both sets of fans, which is beautiful to see.
I mean, VAR are checking for a penalty as well.
So obviously, thoughts and prayers with him. Hopefully he is all right. I don't imagine a penalty would be given here.
I mean, you got to feel for the VAR officials that got to watch his back. That's why they're not showing it on the screen.
Yeah.
And surely they can't let the referee go back and watch it. I think they'll just I think they're just going to play on. Yeah, check. I think that's the right thing to do. I don't think Hungary would be too aggrieved. They don't really care if it was a penalty or not.
Double change for Hungary. So obviously, I think Martin Adam was set to come on anyway, but now they will have to make a change to their backline as well.
And this is hard because now, I mean, obviously for both sets of players, but more so for Hungary, they've got to play on.
It was actually the striker of Hungary, Varga, who was caught in there. Dardai will come off as well then for Zalai. Shall I say?
Yeah, 16 minutes end to play here. Obviously, we're going to lengthy additional time as well on top of that. Still a lot to be decided for Hungary and for Rossi. He's got to tell his players, yes, that's hard. Yes, it's hard, to see that, but you've got to keep fighting. Go again. Get back in that headspace. Win that game. Do it. If anything, use that to inspire you. Use that to, will you on to go and win this game. Angus Gunn sends it long. So we're probably, as I know it says 15 left of the 90, we're probably looking at closer to 20, 25. We'll be a double change for Scotland as well. Shankland and... Is that McCrory?
Yeah, I think that was number 17, right?
Yeah.
That is... No, that's not McCrory. That is Stuart Armstrong. How's the Southampton lad getting on?
Here's Martin Adam.
Holds it up well. Ball poked across to Milos Kerkez, and that's a ball in. It's going to fall for Adam. Touches it down to Dominic Soboslai. Gets through two players. Soboslai lifts it inside, headed out by Hendry. There was a push in there on Jack Henry, so that will be a Scotland free kick.
Yeah. Was it handball anyway from Adam? No. Yeah, I think if they'd scored, VAR would have ruled that for handball. Lovely dancing feet from Soboslai.
Gary says, assuming both matches end as they currently stand, what are Scotland's chances looking like for a third place qualifying spot? Now it says pretty slim bit with the chance seems not good looking at the tables, says Gary. So basically, Scotland would need tomorrow to be Albania and Croatia both to lose, and that would be one place. And they would need Czechia and Georgia both to lose on Wednesday. Or they would need Slovenia to lose 5-0 to England. And obviously Denmark to beat Serbia.
Yeah.
Or they would need Slovakia to lose 5-0 to Romania. No. I don't think they can get that. No, they can't because they're not on 3.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
I mean, for Scotland now, everything that's happened in this game, do you think their priority? Do you think they're fancying themselves to score, or do you think their priority will be just hold on for the point?
They've won a goal, won't they?
They will.
They know how important a goal is, if not, they're pretty much out anyway.
It's going to be tough for Hungary. But yeah, lovely ball in there.
Czechia could easily beat, or at least draw with Turkey.
Yeah.
And they're going to have a better goal difference than Scotland. That's the problem for Scotland as well. They're minus 4.
Obviously, Croatia could beat
Italy. It's a huge issue. Croatia could definitely beat Italy. Definitely. Slovenia could even get a point at England. Or the other problem that would be, of course, for them in that group is if Serbia win.
Yeah.
That would also see them... that'd be another team that go ahead of them. So, yeah, they're not in a great spot right now. Balling towards the box, and that is to Angus Gunn. And now Scotland can look to play out Stuart Armstrong here. Stuart Armstrong playing left wing back, or is he just... So they brought him in midfield, didn't they?
Yeah, they bought off Adams and John McGinn, which isn't a player I've bought off in this point of the game.
I'm surprised they haven't gone for a fullback.
Yeah.
Gone for the game a bit more. They're still sat in a 5. I know it's a bit more of a 3-4-3 when they go forwards, but still quite negative. Hanley. McGregor. And actually against Gibraltar, they won 2-0 playing a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. I think Steve Clark's, his main focus has been going defence, isn't it? Not conceding.
Guy says playing for a draw is a great way to concede and lose. Yeah, holding to a point.
Lovely ball through. Armstrong, that's a penalty. That's a penalty.
It's a bit messy. Ref.
No.
No, he's on the ball.
I thought that was a penalty. I think Orban was a bit too forceful there.
No, well, VAR is going to have a look. The Scotland players and coaches complaining to the fourth official there. And Hungary will be desperate to not let this ball go out of play, because the sooner they do, the sooner the referee will halt the game for VAR.
Well, I think the ball didn't go
Can
out. I mean, surely.
Schaefer.
I mean, VAR will be having a look. They'll be talking to
Voila.
the referee. But you're just... I mean, I was convinced.
Szoboszlai.
I was convinced.
Well, that is all that matters, really, isn't it?
I'd need to see a replay.
Szoboszlai again. Shankland to put the pressure on. Hungary trying to come forwards. Nagy. Salai. Szoboszlai. And now here come Scotland. Ball out of play. And now Scotland will appeal once more to the referee. I think that he's halting the game there.
I think it's a penalty.
So the ball is slid through. Stuart Armstrong gets the wrong side of Orban. Oh, the problem is Armstrong grabs a bit of Orban's shirt there.
The other problem is that the ball is miles away from him.
That's a pull.
I think that's a penalty.
I don't...
He gets his arm around it, he trips him up.
I think Stuart Armstrong pulls his shirt and brings him down with him.
That's a really... I mean, they haven't given it. It's a tough
Yeah,
one.
he prioritises the ball there.
It's a really tough
He
one.
prioritises the player of the ball. If Armstrong had just gone for the ball, then he'd had a better chance of winning a penalty.
Yeah.
Instead, he tried to put himself in front of the player, so he dragged him down, but he grabs the shirt of Willie Orban. He's, you're never going to get that.
10 minutes to go, still all to play for.
Yeah, so it really looked like a penalty, not as clear as it looked live.
Yeah.
The problem is he grabs the shirt of Orban, so you can argue it's 50-50 there. As soon as you pull the shirt, that's also a foul in the other direction. So, ball in from Kirkesh, headed away. And to be fair, it does it like he pulls down Orban rather than the other way round. Kirkesh. Here is Salai. Orban. Ball into the box, and it's claimed well by Gunn. Andy Robertson. Ball down the line, Schaefer will get there.
Scotland ready another double change. They're going for the game. They know they need a goal. Still plenty of time left. What you'd imagine in this game, probably closer to 15 minutes than 10. I don't know how much they'll add on, but at least 5, you'd think. 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, long ball. Won by great header from Scott McKenna.
Martin Adam tries to touch that to Schaefer. Adam with a strong
Ooh,
tackle in there.
got the ball,
Szoboszlai with another one. And now it's with Angus Gunn.
Think Grant Hanley got away with one there. He went a bit of a marauding run, then got dispossessed, and was massively out of position.
Now, I said we joked that it would probably be a draw and they both go out the other day. Looks like that's what will happen. Yeah, I mean, I predicted at the start of the 1-1
It is so
draw.
Scotland.
It was just the most obvious thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Both sides need a win to get through. What's going to happen? They're going to draw. And both go out. Shankland plays across the box. Big chance. Spilled by Galaxy. Unable there, McTominay, to do anything with it. And it was offside anyway on Shankland.
It was a dreadful effort from Shankland.
Yeah, Shankland's got to do better.
I mean, he was on, so it would have counted.
Just, yeah.
And then, that was a dreadful effort. McTominay couldn't do anything about it. I thought it was coming off. A lot of
It's
fans
just
were
come
clapping
on.
him.
Double changes happening for Scotland though. McLean and Christie. That must be a shape change. Surely they're not making this many changes. 14. That's Billy Gilmore.
It's like for like again. If they bring off Scott McTominay, that's a terrible decision.
Exactly. No, it's Ralston. They're going to go 4-4-2.
They've taken off the right back.
4-4-2?
Please don't have put Ryan Christie right wing back.
Maybe. No, Hendry could play right back if they go 4 back. What is it going to look like then?
Hendry's on the playing left centre half, isn't he?
That is McTominay out front by the looks of it. No, he's playing right centre half.
Oh yeah.
That is definitely a 4 back for Scotland.
Yeah, that's a 4-4-2.
And that is Scott McTominay leading the line alongside
Steve
Shankland.
Clark has gone back to basics. He's heard Neil Warnock in his ear.
Adam versus Hanley is the greatest battle I've ever seen.
He's heard Harry Redknapp. He's heard
Lifts
David
it in
Moyes.
behind, claimed well by Peter Galakshi.
Channeling the greats with our 4-4 into.
Nick says they may as well toss a coin and just let the winner of the coin toss score a goal, gives them both a chance at least. Well, I think this is very much the toss of the coin, the roll of the dice from Scotland.
Can Steve Clark
And their shape change.
roll 2 sixes?
I don't get being so tentative right now. You have 7 minutes to try and survive in this European Championship.
Especially if you're Hungary.
And Hungary are fanning around.
Technically, as we've said, Scotland could still go for a point. I understand why they're a little bit thingy.
They've on 2 points.
But Hungary are out as it stands. They need to go for it. Throw men forwards.
They've not gone for a tournament. Hungary have been so disappointing.
I don't know what
They've come out after this with 1 point.
If that.
They just didn't. They've not played well. They're so good in qualifying. They've proven to be so good under Marco Rossi in the last few years, but this tournament's not shown that.
No.
Kirkesh. Of course, they score a goal, and suddenly, that's one of my words. Salai. Ball in there. Robertson heads it away.
Great header.
Boller will try and keep it alive. Can he cross the ball? He can. It's in there. A player down there with a head injury. Orban and Hanley both went for it. They both seem to be okay.
Hanley's been superb tonight. Absolutely brilliant for Scotland.
Look at the back. Look at this. Throwing his head.
Yeah.
When no one else will.
Absolute slabhead. 5 minutes to play. We're talking about the Armstrong and Orban incident. Yeah, I think Armstrong pulls him round. That's why I wouldn't given it. Look at every single Scotland fan was fully convinced of the penalty. Absolutely brilliant. Boller comes off, so does Kirkesh.
So changes in wide areas now. That is the other Nagy and Suboff.
Now or never. Oh, Hanley is bleeding as well. Look at this. This is what you mean when you say a man who bleeds for the badge. Grant Hanley. Scotland fans willing their team on, they believe. There's a bloke there in just a kilt. And a hat. Not a hat.
That could go really poorly.
Yeah. Risky business. Look at that support. It's incredible. The Tartan Army in full voice, willing their side to find a goal in this game. A goal that will be so decisive. Hanley has carried on. Looks like I managed to patch up his bleed. And he'll carry on. Fearless. Warrior. If we went to war, I want him on the front line. Here we go.
So ball forward from Angus Gunn. Stuart Armstrong bringing it down. Unable to make anything of that. Armstrong again. Loses it in there. Hanley. Sends it back to his goalkeeper. Unfortunately, the BBC has stopped working. It's always good fun, last 3 minutes of the game.
Well done, BBC. You're good at this. That's why BBC shouldn't be given football.
Right.
No. Why don't I watch Turkey, Georgia?
I have no idea.
Why don't I watch highlights?
I think like you could watch the whole Euros from the start, just in like game order.
I like the full games.
But yeah, so Robertson coming off here for Scotland.
Sorry.
2 minutes to play.
Well, it's coming on then. Morgan. Now, I don't know much about Morgan, but
2 minutes left for Germany as well. They're still
not Andy Robertson, and that's big. Germany not topping the group is big.
Yeah, for seedings, it means Germany is suddenly in England. So, I mean, we can't play them in the final unless we finish second, which we might do.
Or third.
No, then we'll be back on this side of the draw, I think.
Oh, God.
Maybe not. Oh, that's really good from Shankland to keep it in. Really good tackle, though, in there. From Botka.
You can just tell, like, Shankland's not on the level. The defender doesn't get back in about attacking the Scottish League. No. Either they murder you, Ryan Porteous style, or, you know...
He's not in the Scottish League.
Is he not?
It's Watford, mate.
Oh, yeah, because that was
Which arguably makes more sense.
Yeah, Ralston would be the right back there.
There was some Watford fan who tweeted out beforehand, really great to see Ryan Porteous get a start tonight. He's impressed me all season. Hopefully he can impress on the European stage. And then at half time tweeted, well, that went well. It's really amusing.
What not Steve Clark for? Hardly another Jeremy centre half tries to kill someone's ankles.
Just the way he jumped. Torpedoed into Gundogan's ankles.
Miles away.
It's a blessing in disguise though, because Hanley looked decent in the Switzerland game, looked incredibly solid tonight.
Turning out injuries, you've got Scott McKenna who's not looked
Shaver!
solid.
That forces a save out of Gun.
Why didn't Gun cover his near post? He could have just caught it. Look at
No.
the gaps in him in his near post. From that angle, Schaefer's only going to shoot from there.
Nick says, if we draw with Slovenia and Serbia beats and Denmark beats Serbia, we play Switzerland. Maybe we take second place now.
Schaefer, that's fine.
Gareth Southgate's master plan. Right.
Right, we're expecting lengthy added time. I'm going to go 10. It's 10.
10 minutes of additional time.
The graphic's not built for 10.
It's going to look awesome. Bun it. Just make it massive. There you go. You don't get this on ITV. There you go. 10 minutes of additional time. There's a foul in there. Or is there? There, play continues. Ref can't be bothered now. Just let the game run. Martin Adam holds it up for Hungary. Plays it across. Soboslai! Big save! Falls again in there. Cleared away.
Doing?
Angus Gunn with a crucial save.
We've got Angus Gunn. I just don't think you understand. What a save. Ball back in. Header towards Gunn. Oh, it's just wide because he was not getting that.
Wow.
He was flat on about. But the header wide and the flag's up anyway. 9 minutes left for Scotland.
McLean. Driving it forwards. I can't find a teammate with a pass. That's a poor pass. Soboslai, has he got to score here? Martin Adam holds it up so well, shifts it across. Soboslai takes a touch, takes aim. It's easy to save for Gunn.
Hungary again for it.
Ball in.
Where's the defence?
For Hungary. Should be a goal. Oh, it's off the inside of the post.
Oh my God.
My word. How has Sobov not scored there? He slows it down, takes aim,
Lord.
and it hits off the woodwork.
God knows where the Scottish defence were.
Does he? Does he? God,
Morgan's gone for Robertson. I don't think he's gone on and left back.
He forgot to come on, and they've got a chance again here. Scotland are all over the
jogging.
place.
He's just come on.
Driving inside, is that a foul?
Fucking
Nice,
23.
Morgan. Yeah, he's got on finally. Armstrong.
Jogging along as it's Chibosho runs in on goal.
And McTominay's run a free kick in there. Gun better kiss that post, says Gary. Oh, I'm sure he does.
He will after the game.
It would make a lot of sense if he goes trying kissing posts. They are going to check here, I think, for a Soboslai for the penalty. Soboslai was brought down in the box, it looked like.
Was he?
No, they're not checking it anymore. So that's what we halted it for.
What are you on about?
Soboslai was brought down.
So why does the ref kick the ball out 5 yards?
I don't know if it's right in the box. I thought it looked like it was on the edge. I thought maybe that's what they were checking.
I can't believe that's hit the post. I cannot believe that's hit the post. Nor can Hungary. And now Scotland with a huge chance. I think every fan in the stadium has their hands on their head.
Now Armstrong.
That
The
is
whip in,
terrible.
it's headed away. McGregor takes aim and it's
You knew he was
blocked.
going to hit that. You knew it was going to go over the bar or not go anywhere.
Scotland put the ball in there once more. Shankland
That is shocking bowling.
has headed that back to the Scots. And when I mean the Scots, they're not the ones on the pitch. The ones that are sat in the stands.
Plenty of time. 6 minutes remaining as it stands. Oh, hang on. Well, something's happened in Germany,
Yep,
Switzerland.
Germany have scored. Nicholas Füllkrug has come on and scored.
Wow. Because the as it stands table come up, and I was surprised to see Germany top. Huge goal. Füllkrug equalises there then. So Germany will top the group. Switzerland will go through second place. As it stands, Scotland will remain third on 2 points, which could be enough. Probably won't. Probably not. Possibly could.
All the possibles. No certainty expressed whatsoever. Header from Füllkrug, says Nick Nack. He's on 2 now. He's played about 20 minutes.
He's now joint with Schranz and
Musiala
Musiala and
behind Lukaku without VAR.
own goal.
There was another player with 2, weren't there?
It's not Drags didn't score a second.
Not Dragus. Ooh. Who is it? It's someone random, innit? With 2 goals at the Euros. Full time, by the way, over in that game in... I'm not sure where they were playing tonight.
Mikatadze.
Yes, of course, Georgia's Mikatadze.
Ball long from
Dennis
Gunn.
Mann, the player with the most assists at the tournament, with 2.
Incredible footballer.
He is so good.
Hanley heads it back to Angus Gunn. 5 minutes to go. The tournament on the line for both teams. McGregor loses out. Here comes Saboth. Slots it through to Shabojlai. It's too heavy. And Angus Gunn will sweep the ball up. Gunn rolls it out. Gunn goes long. Is he kicked out of play? No, he hasn't. Won by Hungary again.
Hanley.
No matter the result tonight, go on Hanley.
Hendry plays down the
What a
line.
goal.
Here's a chance. Christie puts it in there. McTominay!
Oh, what a miss!
It's an open goal. It's a glorious chance for Scotland. He's 1-on-1. Just the keeper to beat, not an open goal. Hendry played down the line. Christie was offside anyway.
Glad he didn't score now then.
Puts it in there.
That absolute.
McTominay.
It's the post. It's
Oh
outside
my
the post.
bleeding Christ.
It's a bar.
It just comes off the top of the
Equally,
ball.
if he had scored, then VAR ruled it off. That would have been worse. Because the scenes would have been incredible. I think Scotland would have rioted.
True.
Shabojlai. Hungary coming forwards now.
That's a poor effort. Very poor effort.
Wowie. 3 to play
Bloody hell.
in... Where are we? Hamburg?
Stuttgart.
Stuttgart. Header 1, flicked onto Shankland, brings it down superbly.
Tries to play it across. Does play it across. Oh, we're taking too long about that one, Ryan Christie. And then
what
there's
is
just a shit pass. Remember that? Oh, Stuart Armstrong.
Shock.
Sorry,
Morgan, he's fucking terrible, that bloke. Honestly, he's
Why would you bring up Andrew Robertson from Morgan?
Morgan is shit.
It's Stuart Armstrong. Sorry if you're watching Morgan. Ball in. Here. Trying to hold on to the ball.
Christie.
Here's Christie. Shankland has really shanked that. McTominay. Saved.
Christie.
Kept alive. Christie has a
Oh, that's
shot.
dreadful.
Saved by
That's
Galashi.
fucking dreadful. How have Scotland not
Bowing there
scored?
anyway for Hungary.
And
It's a shame the rest of the
Grant
goals-
Hanley,
It's 10
with
minutes.
his head bleeding from one side, has just tried to finesse it past Galashi.
Mate, if that goes in, the scenes in this studio.
Honestly, I'd have gone mental.
You see the camera just smash, like throwing myself over it.
Hanley!
Just live.
I'm in the TV. Hungry might score an equaliser afterwards, don't care.
Stick us forwards. He can't keep that ball in play. There's 2 minutes now, and it feels like it's all over.
The best part of what happening would be if we went back on the stream and split the 0.5 speed and just sort of slowly fly forwards.
I love the only two poses you're allowed to do at the moment if you're in the crowd is, or here comes Scotland ball in. Hanley!
He's on a corner! I don't believe it. Grant Hanley's got up front and he's causing problems.
By the balls of Botka. Hanley denied.
The crown jewels to the rescue.
If he had a tiny one, that might have gone in.
Doesn't matter for Hungary though. Draw. Why are they holding on for a draw for?
I don't know. Armstrong. Or just let it go and let Scotland through. Armstrong. Corner. Towards the back post. Headed up in the air.
Hanley?
Shankland. Down. McGregor.
No.
What
is he doing?
And now on the counter. Come Hungary. Suboff. Can he get away from Morgan? Can he find Salai with the pass? Yes, he can. Roland Salai. Across the box. Scotland 0. Hungary 1. They're through to the Euro 2024 knockouts. A 99th minute winner for Hungary. Suboff with the goal. On the counter, Scotland heartbreak, Hungary jubilation. You can't control the Hungarians in the crowd as they leap over the sideboards here. What a moment for Hungary. Scotland have fought so hard, but heartbreak at the death. Suboff scoring for Hungary.
100 minutes on the clock.
Wow.
Better late than bloody never for Hungary. And Marco Rossi is smug about it because that is luck in the highest degree. Scotland sent everything forwards. A corner. They had headers. The shot was blocked from McGregor.
There. And it breaks.
And they're gone.
And Soboslai, his legs are going, but he finds it to play it across to Suboff. Suboff does really well to spot Salai in acres. Is Salai on
Oh my God.
I don't think he is.
Oh my God, he could be offside.
I don't think
he could be offside.
Oh
my
onside.
God.
He cuts it back. Suboff finishes incredibly well, so composed. But the question mark is now, is Roland Salai onside here?
Oh my God, if he's offside, this is a joke.
What a goal. What a moment this could be for Hungary.
Is Salai offside?
VAR must be checking now.
Is Salai offside? This is massive. This is absolutely massive.
I think he is. They surely would have been showing the check by now. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The goal stands. Scotland with one last push. Can they do anything? It's out of play. We're over the minutes, and that is full time. Hungary drop to their knees and lets out all the emotion. A game so charged with emotion. A horrible moment for their striker, Varga. But they are through. Suboff with the crucial strike at the death. The substitution paid off. Hungary fans in the audience. It's a sea of emotion out there. Scotland feeling the heartbreak. They fought on. Hanley a picture of the fight that Scotland gave today.
Yeah.
But ultimately, they come up short.
And you have to give credit to Scotland first and foremost. You can see they left everything out there. I don't think there's anything more Scotland could do. Some of those players, look, Grant Hanley is still my player of the match. He was absolutely mega, and players like him do not deserve to be out today. But they took the gamble, they went for the game, they went for the goal, and they got punished by it. Hungary, brilliant elation. Doing it for their teammate, doing it for themselves, and they will be through. They will take third place. Scotland are out of Euro 2024. They are the first team to be gone.
Second team. Poland already gone.
Yeah.
No, they are definitely out.
Yeah.
Let's do our first group roundup then of Euro 2024. Group A is over in fourth place. Scotland eliminated from the tournament with 1 point. In third, it's Hungary with 3 points. They will seed now well, they've got to wait until the other games, but you would imagine they will face the winner of Group E, I believe is how it works. Other than that, then it is, of course, Switzerland in second. They fought Germany hard tonight, but ultimately threw away that top spot of the group at the end, and Germany do top the group at their home tournament and will face a third place side, I believe, in the knockouts.
And if you want a picture of a man that gave his heart, look at Grant Hanley. His left eyebrow covered in blood. His right side of his head covered in blood. And he gave all of that just to be broken at the end. And that is the harsh reality of football. You can give it everything. You can quite literally and metaphorically bleed for your badge. But sometimes it isn't enough. And Steve Clarke is, of course, he's very upset. He felt his Scotland side gave it everything they could. And to be fair to them, yes, they were embarrassed by Germany on that day, but they got a hard-fought point at Switzerland, and they deserved more today. They gave it everything out there. They pushed.
At the end they did, but for so long in this game, Scotland were lacklustre. They had just 5 shots all game to Hungary's 14. They generated just 0.19 XG to Hungary's 1.02. Now, of course, the goal will impact that, but ultimately, yes, Scotland fought hard in the last 10 minutes, but they weren't good enough today, ultimately. They gave a good fight against Switzerland. Maybe they should have deserved more from that game, but quite frankly, they've not. This whole tournament, they have barely registered a good quality chance.
Yeah,
and that in such a tight competition, such a tough competition, that's just not gonna.
Someone give Grant Hanley a hug.
Yeah,
He looked devastated. He gave it absolutely
maybe
everything.
if they didn't play Ryan Porteous over him in the first game, they wouldn't have lost 5-1. But
And maybe if they didn't have Che Adams and then sub him off for Will Shankland.
maybe.
Sounds like South London.
Yeah, AJ said, being in the home entire time, but didn't chat lol. Good to tune in. Thank you, AJ, then, for saying hi at the end. Nick says, I predicted 1-0. Nick first prediction correct.
I'm sorry, Scotland. I said 2-1 Scotland.
Yeah, you messed up. I said 1-0 to be fair. But yeah, well done to Hungary. My dark horse is getting through. Absolutely called that.
Well, Scotland were mine, so
yeah. Didn't exactly work out for Hungary how I thought, but they are through. And now, how far can they go? Steve Clarke's come down the time before all his players, which I think is
he put his moment to himself.
an interesting choice. Yeah, but still, come on. Your players are still out there.
Yeah.
You take a moment in a bit. You go out there and you be unified.
He
with
might
want
to. He might want to think of something to say.
For me, that signifies he's gone.
Oh yeah, he probably knows it. You can't count the Euros -5 goal difference, 1 point. That's it. Right, I'm going to sleep for 24 hours.
My big suggestion: David Moyes out of a job. Is that the perfect time?
It's better than sitting in a room with Alan Shearer and Rachel Corsie.
So maybe we'll see. That would be an incredible appointment. You'd have to think, but yeah, wow, incredible stuff. Hungary knockout Scotland. What a game! This Euros is incredible. It just keeps on delivering. Incredible game once again. Remember, we are live for every single match. We're back tomorrow evening with we'll be watching Italy Croatia.
See, what worry is though is that I don't know, and I'm going to say this. Because it'll make a really good moment if it does happen. I don't know how any of the last match days top this one. Switzerland beating Germany for 90 minutes, and then Hungary scoring a 100th minute winner.
Yeah, sorry, I'm choked while you're making that point, but yeah, I agree. This has been an incredible final match day. Incredible stuff. Gary says we'd love to see Moyes' Scotland manager. Thanks for the stream chats. Thank you, Gary.
Back in 2
hours.
hours.
And there before I drink anything else and choke. But yes, thank you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with the end of Group B. It's very warm in the studio as well. But thank you. More people tuning in now. We'll be back tomorrow. Join us there. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.